boss, and we're
I'll
ready
join
to
you
start.
for this, dude. Like, I really don't mind. It's cool that you're doing it. Just not,
So, what are you guys not understanding about the game's open and we're ready to start?
Yeah.
I've been in the game for the last hour and we have not started, is what I don't understand.
The starting time was 30 minutes ago, and we said we were going to get to this first boss.
And we did.
I feel like we're missing the part where we finished, and we are now
Yay.
bitching about it.
But if we don't get to complain about it, we won't get to complain about anything.
I'm pretty sure we're going into Dungeons and Dragons, which is 50% complaining. So,
But
but it's in character.
But my character wants to complain.
My character is really unhappy with the situation in life right now, so he wants to punch him. Are you sure you want to punch him? Yeah, he wants to punch him. I know it's stupid, okay?
Okay, well, if you want to punch him, roll a d10.
A d10.
Just a
That's epic disadvantage.
Just a 10.
Roll a d10. Well, you had to roll at least a 15. I'm sorry, you didn't make it.
That's how you do it to make the situation go your way. Sorry, you needed at least a 15. Now go fuck off. Jesus.
Dang it. I forgot it's not wireless. It unplugged. Okay, so... Bud, do you want to give the summary of the last game? And let's see here. We could do the call. Shall we do the call to everyone so we can have them on DOS screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, let me make sure I got clothes. Oh, yeah, I'm good. I got clothes on. We're good. We're good.
Just don't hit the answer. Don't hit the camera button if you don't have clothes on. And luckily, I'm not sharing the camera yet. Kind of in anticipation of that potential problem.
I was joking. I was aware I was dressed.
That's great. 1 second.
I see a picture of a wizard and I don't know what the context is. Somebody help me.
Oh, it's from Stranger Things. It's one of the kids waiting to play D&D while everyone else is talking about their girlfriends.
Ah, yes, I relate to this.
Okay, so I don't know if I'm in the call.
Absolutely no way to look cool waiting to play D&D. It's just not possible.
Oh,
I don't believe you.
Did Cass leave too?
I'm just kidding. I always look cool when it's D&D.
Yes, you wear like little horns and stuff.
Am I in? I'm still loading.
Did Cass say he was going to come back?
Okay. Now you can see me in my darkness. Here, let me turn a light.
Darkness.
I was thinking the same thing. I can see you in your darkness. I can
All right,
see.
let's see here. Here we go.
Does anyone know if there's an easy way to make Fantasy Grounds load on the other monitor?
You can go into so right click. I'll show you here. So if you right click here and say Mac, you can go into windowed mode or non-windowed mode. And then so mine actually is spanning multiple monitors. Oh man, come on, really? Really? You're gonna make me recrop it?
Oh god.
All right, very good. So now that our pre-game drama is over, are you ready to read out the story? Good, sir.
Moi.
Yeah.
Very well then. Gotta pull it up.
The big thanks to you for putting this together. Everyone's been pretty entertained by Clown Pyres. So
Woohoo!
Yes.
Well, we have some new creepy stuff ready to go this week. So yeah. All right. So last week, first off, we have solved our cake flow issue. Thank the gods. While investigating where to find the ship's navigational system, known only to us as the Heart of Swine, we stumbled upon a cult that has been worshipping our ship as a god while we slept in stasis. We quickly realized we could use their fanaticism to our advantage and trick them into showing us where their sacred relic is in exchange for us letting them meet their god. Upon finding out his faith was a complete and total lie, the priest lost his mind and all sense of sanity. The evil dwarf attempted to turn him over to his own faith of pain and have him manipulate his followers. At that same moment, he tried to corrupt the small orc child, Shell, but Meredith stepped in and prevented the conversion and insisted he stop trying to give the child his self-flagellation devices, and also stop convincing the child to torture herself. He begrudgingly agreed. Thanks, Meredith.
Yeah, no fucking problem. You
Seriously,
dick.
Meredith. Man, I was ready to watch that 9-year-old orc child start beating herself with a cat of nine
Look,
tails.
That's
I
kind of
honestly
like
have no idea
too
what would have
hard
happened.
from
If
Oh,
home,
there's
so
more.
it's like,
I have not thought this part out through.
We have for now convinced the head priest to navigate our ship, and he has not yet told his congregation he has figured out that this is all a lie. He still seems rather unstable. Meredith disapproves, Shell giggles, Necron laughs maniacally. We arrive at the corrupted shrine of the party god. Everything has gone wrong. Instead of party clowns and dancing marionettes,
Skype.
we find clown pyres and demon dolls and cursed food. The first horror we find is a dead clown that hung itself. As we cut down the body and try to speak with the dead to figure out what happens, the man starts to change and breathe as though he's alive again. His makeup becomes real. His nose grows large with a big red tip. I'll skip over, but the man announces himself to be a clown pyre and says he hopes his death means more than his life, and he hopes he could have died before the change kicks in, indicating to us this is the curse of clownpurism. Okay, to skip over the last bits, we found some really nasty punch that had some very interesting side effects, killed a bunch more clown pyres and evil dolls, and we're kind of headed down a corridor to find the area's rest, as we announced at the end of last stream. And that's where we are.
Good stuff. Who did we just lose?
Okay, I think I can hear people now, so that's cool.
Okay, cool.
It's Cass.
Welcome back, Cass, and we can hear you. It's
Cool.
good to hear from you. It's been a long time, man.
Yeah,
All right.
I've just been feeling weird lately.
No worries. I just had the song from what's that show that's really inappropriate that has the changes song?
Big Mouth?
Big Mouth. Yeah, I had the Big Mouth theme coming. He said he was feeling weird lately, and that made me immediately think of a hormone monster.
Absolutely.
But I hope you feel better now. And
Yeah,
Nuclear
I'm
Fire
working on
wants to offer the clowns to the clown god.
Hormone monster. We all love it, and we would all be better off without it.
So we just finished off by killing 2 baby dolls and a clown pyre. We've got okay. Let me update you guys on the party lists. So I've been trying to be a little bit better about adjusting the party list based on who's actually here that day. So Grace is back. And so I've got Meredith, Necron, Shell, and Grace. Anyone else joining us in the Dungeon of Dungeonness? Okay. So I will share the map with you. Let me know once you have the game up, and I'll share it with you. Grace.
Okay. Yep.
And then
I just come running in the door out of breath.
yeah, basically.
Why'd you guys let me sleep so long, damn it?
All right, let's see. Oh, What is this fish tacos thing? Oh, I remember that one. Let's see here. This was the thing where you were jumping across the chasm and tossing each other. That's not the map. What do we call this one?
All right, I'm here.
Tomb
I'm
of
in.
Party Horrors. Yeah, the corrupted Tomb of Party Horrors. It's on the image and
Okay,
maps list.
got it. And sharing it now that Grace is in.
And expose hallway 20 and area 21 because that's going to advance us to the rest area.
Okay, so that brown, this brown thing. Can they see
what?
past
Hold on,
that?
Let me check my notes. I might have actually put something there to try to kill you with.
Can they see?
Oh, thanks.
Oh, you know what? No, you're right. I apologize. There is something in there, but it probably won't kill you.
Okay, what about this
I
thing
feel
at the
super
20
great
marker?
about it.
Yeah,
What-
that's where we're at right now. When everyone's ready, I'll start with the description of the area.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right, let me so we ended up killing the clown pyre right here. Okay. And we haven't actually turned the corner because we decided to fight.
Can you put me on the map?
Yep, I
Yes.
will put you on the map. The map.
Burst through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man.
All right, let's see here.
The Hillby map. Yeah,
All right.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Out of breath and pissed off because it's 2 in the afternoon and I slept too long.
All right, so just for context, okay, in order to get here, Grace, you had to go through, what was the first challenge in the first room?
You had to ply the door in the face, and then you had to do a dance.
Yeah,
hallway.
you had to follow the light pattern here in room 16 to do a dance. All right, and
Yeah,
then
there's
you
still
ran
something
all the way down this
party-related
really
into the
long
door.
hall. You happened to find the same hidden door that they found. Either that or it was open. I guess it could have
You
just been
noticed the
open.
Foot scuffs going down the hidden
Yeah,
door.
yeah,
Well,
that's
All
it
of us
didn't
walking
reset.
together.
Some
Okay,
of the
so-
there was still evidence they went through the dungeon, so we could say they were easy to follow.
Okay, cool. And then you went down. You
You
checked
followed the
in room
steps of the
18A. There was like the stink of clowns of Christmas past, and then you went over
Oh,
here
God.
to 19. You heard the clattering, and the screaming, and the creepy little doll sounds, and then
You had clowns eating putrid flesh off of the table.
yeah.
Don't forget the
What'd you say?
laughing.
You're eating putrid flesh off
Well,
the
they
table?
were. They're all dead now. You came just as the clown pyre fell to his
Wait.
knees, and what was his last joke? Just before he died.
You made terrible jokes.
Troa.
Oh, God.
I can't remember now.
We
I
got-
also don't
well,
remember. It's
it's-
been like
yeah.
2 weeks.
The
So-
one that hung himself had it, but also he also has a chance to drink from the punch bowl.
Oh yeah, you want to drink from the punch bowl? There's really creepy
I'm
looking
good.
green liquid in these
I'm good.
things.
You
It
notice
has
all the
ladles.
vomit
No, thank you.
floor and the corpses, and decide not to drink from the punch bowl.
Yeah, one person
Yeah,
drank
I'm
from the
fine.
punch and said it was delicious and it healed them and made them feel good. And then someone else drank from the punch and projectile vomited for 10 seconds.
I feel like if someone's
Yeah.
not projectile vomiting in a session, we're not doing it right.
Well, I
That's
mean,
true.
really,
'Cause
based on your perspective, they both won. I mean, it really depends on what you consider terrible.
No, it seems every session somebody's eating something and throwing up, like very violently. So
This is probably because I'm playing a small child with a high constitution,
Yeah.
so I
Yeah.
walk into bad things and nobody stops me.
yeah.
All right, so you
that's
guys
right.
all you guys all round the corner, and you see a long, semi-dark hallway. The torches stop just as the hallway turns black. Has kind of a shiny look to it, like a really hard stone.
All right, what's our order going down the hall?
Yeah, all you guys see in front of you, Gandor, ignore what's marked on the map now, is about 50 feet of dark squares just going forward. 5 feet.
Okay, so show the whole hall.
No, don't. I'm saying what you're seeing on the map is what they're not going to see right now.
Okay, so all right, Necron turns the corner. Meredith, she comes behind. Then we got Shell's box in between us, and then Grace is still breathing heavily, and be like, "God damn it, we're going again, right?"
I just got here. Fuck.
No.
Where are all these crowd corpses?
Please, Lord Grace, you first.
I'm cool, thanks.
What? We're switching spots.
No, I'm cool, thanks.
And Necron's like, "Yes, after you."
No, after you.
Is
All right. So what do we
he
see?
talking?
Just darkness.
It's a long, dark corridor.
Okay.
I need someone to. Now, I'll let you take over Necron since I can't solve my own puzzles.
All right. I have dark
And you guys-
vision, so can I not see in it?
It's as far as you can tell, it's smooth, reflective stone, and there's nothing there. No buttons, no seams, no nothing. You can someone could make a spot check if they want to look for anything more.
Yep. Sure.
How do I make
I
a
think
spot
he
check?
would. So he
perception?
rolled
Investigate?
27
I'm guessing
What
it's perception.
you roll 27 up?
wisdom.
Okay. Yeah, there seems to be an unusual pattern to some of the roughness of the stone. You think it may be like an arcane symbol or something.
Cool. So if I think it's an arcane symbol, I will roll Arcana and do poorly. I got an 8.
I mean, it could also just be a coincidence.
Okay. Well then, never you mind. And he,
As far as you can tell, Shell, it is a perfectly 100% safe normal stone hall.
all right. I think he would pull out his cat of nine tails, give himself a good whipping, and then just walk down.
Okay. After you take a few steps, your footsteps start reverberating down the hallway and echoing louder and louder. The echoing sound becomes deafening, and you find yourself right back at the first square again.
Is it still making the sound?
No, when you teleported back, it stopped.
Okay. Maybe I would check again with my Arcana wisdom and being like, a 12.
You can roll with advantage since you just did something to help figure it out.
Okay, so it's a 12 plus a 5.
No, rolling with advantage means you roll a second time, and if it's higher, you keep it.
Okay. And all right, 15.
All right, you had a little buff for having checked it. Yeah, you think it might be sound activated.
So we should send Grace down the hall.
Cool.
That-
Send me to my death.
No,
After
I just
you, it was relevant.
I need you to use one of your skills to attempt to move.
No,
without
let's see here.
making
Who's the
sound, if
stealthiest
that's-
amongst us? All right,
That'd be
I'd be like,
stealth,
all
right?
right, which one of you is stealthy, or should I
I'm the
roll
best
stealth?
liar. I didn't do
I'm
it.
really stealthy, guys. My character screams at the top of her lungs.
I think
Oh,
that
great.
Necron would be really down for this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, send the child in. Yep.
Yeah,
I
go
agree.
for it.
I'm so
Send the
stealthy.
child forward.
Your armor stealth penalty.
Yeah, make sure you keep screaming at it.
Well,
too.
she still got 18. She's actually pretty stealthy.
All right, you make it down the corridor. She jumps out on the corridor, and as she lands, she makes absolutely no sound. You see her moving, but she's not making any noise. You get to the end of the corridor, and you see a lever.
What do you do with the lever? Huh? Do you do something with the lever?
You-
Huh?
I suggest
the-
that you pull it. You should pull
What
it.
does the lever look like?
It is a metal rod sticking out of the wall about 4 feet up off the ground at a 45-degree.
Shell, are you going up and down the hall?
I'm going to where it's been revealed to.
We're all gonna die.
That's just where you can see. All right, so she's walking up and down the hall right now.
She glances at the lever, then glances back at the party, questioningly.
All right. And
Pull
then-
the lever.
She pulls the lever.
Awesome.
As you scream, pull the lever, the sound starts to reverberate down the hallway. She'll make a dexterity.
Dexterity.
This is why Necron said we should send Grace down, because I figured he'd start screaming some kind of complaint on the way
Oh,
down.
nice.
We have no problem here. This was fine.
There's a lever. What do I do? You manage to pull the lever before the effect kicks in. You find yourself moved backwards towards where you were now, except the hallway is perfectly well.
Perfectly lit.
Yeah, there are sconces on the
The
hall.
fan
The
made an
stone
attack
looks
on
normal
Titan.
again.
Gotcha.
The lever is gone,
Nice.
and there's some rotted
I
cake
miss,
on the
I
floor
miss
where
playing
it
Halo
was.
at school when I should have been going to school.
Alright,
what was
run
on
back
the wall?
through, yelling cake.
There's cake?
No, it was cake. Now it's mostly mold.
Aww.
The lever was cake? My
Yeah,
character
it's
licks
cake.
her fingers.
No.
I mean, I obviously love cake since I made like a very large portion of this game cake thing.
It's so rotten that even the sugar has gone bad.
Perfection.
All right. So Necron is going to sneakily sneak. Like, so she got a cake out of the wall. Is that what happened? Like, I don't
We pulled the
understand.
lever,
No,
the
so-
hallways lit up. I turned off the trap as the trap was triggering, as far as I can go.
Yeah, the trap triggered, the hallway turned back to a normal hallway, and what was the lever just turned into moldy cake slime and fell to the ground.
All right. Well, Necron, since he's disappointed that he didn't get to be sneaky, is going to still sneak past that point.
Okay.
All right, and he does a very poor job. What does a 4 get me? What should I? All right, so he's gonna exaggerately fake sneak and go sneaky, while flatulating himself
Because it's
and
not
crying.
that hard, and then he falls while he's doing it.
Oh man, because he was trying to walk all sneaky, and hitting himself with a cat of nine tails at the same time.
Oh yeah, he totally stopped flatulating to
Yes, sneakily self-flatulating through the hall. Okay, so I did that. Meredith and Grace are still back there. They haven't even looked at the hall yet. You see where they are? They're just
They're just like, whatever.
they're around the corner. They're like, it sounds pretty spooky over there.
Whatever's
All right,
happening over there.
Grace
we
is
want no
looking
part
now.
of
Grace
this.
is looking down the hall. You see us at the end of the hall. It's now lit. What's it lit by? Did like
Okay, I'm just gonna
candles light
walk
up?
down the hall with the rest of you guys.
So
the sconce has appeared on the wall after the magical trap is vanished.
okay, so they just like magically appeared and lit.
Yeah, like there's torches on the wall held by gold lace sconces, and the torches are lit and appear like they were freshly.
Did it make like a cool sound?
Yeah, it was like a whooshing whisper sound.
Hey, bud, I bet you can make a sound like that.
Whoosh.
Ah, yeah, that was good. All right, okay. So,
And
Grace is
that's
excited by
boss
this
up.
magic. She
That's
skips
boss
around a
4
little bit,
down.
even though she's hurt.
all right. Do we see anything else in this hall?
And there's the door.
Go through the door. I
All right,
believe
you go through the northern door, and this is a nice little lounge area. It smells like fresh vanilla, and there's some food out, like on a table. Food looks delicious. Also a little suspicious. And
vote
there's
to
like
take a long rest.
stuff to rest on.
All right, and
Okay,
I
wait,
will,
wait.
I will roll survival to inspect the food, and I got an 11. So, what do I think that food looks like? Does it look pretty safe for human consumption?
Yeah, actually. It
What about
looks
dwarf consumption? That was a trick question.
uncannily?
It looks uncannily safe.
Yeah, almost like
Safe.
it was made by otherworldly means.
Interesting. Well, that sounds perfectly safe, right, guys?
My character immediately
Yep,
eats
definitely
whatever is on the
first.
table. She
Definitely
shoves the whole
safe.
thing straight into her
Definitely
mouth.
safe.
Definitely you first.
Rimworld game
Absolutely.
with
Yep.
super
Definitely
friends
safe.
names that get into
Yeah.
streaming.
I eat whatever it is. What happens?
Nice.
Everybody that eats from the table gets a temporary health and is under the effect of hero's fever.
Well, cool.
Cool, and I follow suit when she doesn't fall over.
And
And
when
die.
she doesn't follow her dead.
You have found the only
Yeah,
room
when
in the
the-
entire dungeon that isn't cursed.
There you
I
go.
found what?
All right, so were we
I
gonna
love
take
how
a
when I
rest
get
in here,
Things
guys?
aren't as terrible.
Everyone was talking at the same time, and I don't know what happened when I ate the food.
Oh, you didn't die. It was
What else
nice.
I heard I was under the effects of some kind of curse.
No, it's a buff called Hero's Feast. You basically get 8 extra hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So we're taking long rests. We get our health back from last fight.
Yeah, you can in this. So this room is not affected by the curse. Normally, this would just be a whole bunch of really nice rooms with different foods and parties. And this is the itis room. It's where you eat a big meal and take a nap.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
Troa,
you are cutting out at the end of your sentences a little bit, so try and hold the push to talk just a little bit longer when you're talking. Just FYI, folks were letting me know. I'm kind of used to it, so I didn't notice.
So the room I'm saying that this is the itis room. It's where you eat a big meal and take a nice nap. It'll give you a full rest.
Cool. All right, so
full rest happen.
I will push the button. Is everyone in concurrence? Who's gonna? What's our watch order?
Watch order?
Yeah, I set watch order.
What is watch order?
You sleep in shifts, so someone's always awake, making sure no one comes in and murders you in your sleep.
I mean, unless we want to all sleep at the same time, but I feel like, I would even...
What he's asking is who's taking first watch.
Yeah.
If you trust my character to take watch, then you can go right ahead and do that.
I mean, I trust her to play with her kitty and be like, oh, look, a friend, whenever a monster comes in.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I figured it might be dead before we wake up because she'll try and hug it too hard.
Okay, little girl, if you see anything strange, make sure you give it a big hug.
Yeah, like give it a big hug with your sword.
This is an axe.
Real loud, kitty.
All right, so all right, wait, I think Necron would probably do first watch.
Will my cat get the +8 health points?
What?
I said, if I give my cat some of this food, does my cat get the +8 health points?
Your cat is immortal, so sure.
Hooray!
Wait, how many temporary health points do we get?
8.
You get 8 temporary health points temporarily.
Which, for me, is absolutely overpowered.
Let's see here. Well, for your immortal cat, it's overpowered.
Oh yeah,
too.
we haven't had our long rest yet. I'm still at 19.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. I think it's on the combat tracker. Okay, yeah. So we go in the combat tracker. First of all, gonna do
I'm all kinds of good
a rest.
My axe.
Counts as long rest.
Huzzah.
I'm gonna delete that clown pyre. Deleting the baby dolls.
Yeah.
All right. And then I guess I'll roll a dice and you tell me if anything happened. All right, we got a 17. Were we all good through the night?
What did I need to roll?
I can't hear you.
This time you were not all killed.
All right, sounds great. No, I was just rolling a DM dice for him. All right, let's see here. Troa keeps cutting. Okay, with some mod, so I can mix genes with people. So how about Gandora Rex? No, come on. You gotta let us play for that.
As you guys level, remember there are spells that are meant to like protect you in areas while you're sleeping.
I'm 100% confident my fighter does not have it.
Wait,
Congrats,
what
bud.
level are we supposed to be higher than 5? Because I'm at 5.
5, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're at 5. All right.
Good.
Congratulations, bud. Congratulations on finishing that dungeon naked, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, wait.
You finished the dungeon naked?
Like no armor or like not wearing clothes?
Both.
No armor.
Okay.
Both of those things.
Gear.
These are both potential options. And I need to know.
True nudity. He wasn't even wearing the tabard because we wanted to make sure it was clear he was truly naked.
Yep, I took off the guild tabard, which provides no, armor benefits,
but it does protect your skin from the harsh rays of dark light. All right, so we see a door here, right? There's a door leading out. Did we loot all the dead people? I can't remember, guys. I mean,
You did not.
Necron's like, Oh, my! I think we might have forgotten to pilfer from the dead people.
I'm starting to think this dwarf has
I feel like
split personality
Yeah.
disorder.
Of course he does.
I was literally gonna say that.
And then he said, "Fuck are you?"
I'm sorry.
This is why I need my own character to bring
Is he
out just
fucking-
whenever.
fucking Mario?
I think
Yes.
that's probably what I should do, right? Just
You
spin a
should make
character
a character.
that I pull
dude.
out whenever you run the dungeon. But in the meantime, Necron is
No, this
cursed.
is better.
Or
This
or
is
just
better.
run Bud as a character. And
Why
see
don't
how-
you just have Troa roleplay Necron when it's
I
not
could
a
just
puzzle
have
situation?
a Gandora character. I mean, the way
you
we
should
play
have
it
a
now,
Gandora character.
we could
yeah.
totally do that. Totally do that. I could
You
even
should.
make
He's
him.
he's just a small man in a backpack that we carry.
Sure, I'd be down for that, dude. Like next
Shell
time
carries
Troa runs a
backpack with
dungeon,
small man
I
in the
need
back.
a character.
Living
I-
things in my backpack include a small man, a small cat, and a clockwork dragon. And
I do not
occasionally
want
Robin
Shell to
Fresh.
carry me. I would not be comfortable with this, but I could be a leprechaun. Okay, I
Or-
could be a leprechaun. I'd be down for that.
You and Necron just switch who's ever in the backpack depending on the situation.
We're just gonna shove an entire
Like-
whole
necromancer.
Carry each other.
Really, it would be great to have like a super epic character, but that has all of the stats diminished because he's tiny.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, so, all right, Necron says, "Oh, by the way, I think we forgot to loot those corpses. You know, seems kind of standard procedure. I know we were tired and scared, but just saying, I'm gonna go loot some corpses. You guys interested?" Then he starts walking down the hall. He doesn't actually care whether or not anyone's interested because he wants loot. Then he goes back into this room. Is there anything new and special in this room?
I mean, you can check the pockets of the dead bodies.
Okay, I just mean like he came in. Is it any different than when we left it before we took our nap?
The punch looks like it's still full, even though you've drunk from it. Other than that, everything else looks the same.
Okay. I mean, a magical, dangerous puke punch. Necron's... I mean, actually, I'm going to roll to see whether or not Necron is curious enough that he doesn't care. All right, what do you think? An 11? Is he curious enough that he's going to try it?
Do it.
Yeah,
Alright.
you gotta roll the
Do it,
d20.
Necron. Do it.
I think
Do
he's going to check the bodies first, but he's sitting mulling it over. He's like, I know one of them said it was tasty and the other started puking. And I think that I could do better than that Meredith chick. That's what he's thinking in his head.
I'm
Obviously,
just
he's not
standing
saying
next to you like, do it. Do it.
it. Gracefully do it.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
All right. All right.
You're like
Do
Lucy.
it. Do it.
All right. So I'm going to check the pockets. Do I need to roll anything for your methodology of looting?
No, the clowns have pretty big pockets, and yeah, you found about 150 gold pieces in those pockets.
Nice.
A lot of balloons, a couple things that you didn't think were balloons, but you decided to leave in their pocket.
Oh, that's probably a good idea. They're balloons, just not party balloons.
I will ask your questions about this.
At
What?
least they practice safe sex like they learn in high school.
A different kind of party. Yeah.
So we have we still have 59 pounds of thug meat. I think we got rid of that, right? For that was turned into pie. Oh, okay.
That was turned into cake.
All right. Who got the riot shield? Why is that still here?
I'm pretty sure I erased the thug meat from my inventory at least.
Okay. Oh, you had handwritten it. Just so you know, you can actually drag them from the party sheet parcel area
I
here.
can take that riot shield.
30 sheets.
If Ricky
Yeah.
wants
So
it.
apparently, you've been collectively carrying this around and switching hands
Oh.
of it because you haven't decided who owns it this whole time. Just passing
Who
a
wants the
riot
thug
shield.
meat?
It was just kind of like in the background. It wasn't really worth us talking about, but the characters have been passing around a riot shield the whole time.
I'll take the
No
riot
thanks.
shield.
You have a wand of magic missile?
I have a shield, but I don't know what the rating is on the riot shield compared
God
to the
damn.
regular shield.
All right. So
Got a lot of fucking gold. I ain't got shit.
All right, sounds good, bud. Yeah, have a good dinner, buddy. All right, so cool. Did I find anything cool on the little dead baby doll things? All right.
No,
Alright.
they're just
All right,
wet for some
can I take
reason.
one of their heads and put it in my bag?
You go to pull the head off, and it's attached to the body by a very hard string.
Ooh, can
Like super strong tensile strength.
All right. Can I? I'll roll Arcana on it. I got a 5.
No, it's not. It's not magical. Actually, you know what, mate? Well, you said you got a 5.
Yeah.
You think it might be a little magical. You've never seen string this strong before.
All right. I'm gonna ask Grace if he can pop the head off.
Let's just cut it off. Here's a sword.
Cool. All right. I try to cut it off with the sword. What do I need to roll?
Just roll the head.
Roll the head?
Roll to hit. Like just roll.
Okay.
Roll a d20 and don't roll a 1.
Okay. I thought roll the head. I was
Roll
like,
right.
I'm trying to get the head off, bro. All right. I got a 5.
Okay, so you managed to hit the thing that's sitting on the floor and not moving.
Oh, I did
You
good.
smash it, like you destroy the doll, and left inside of it is this wire that you've never seen before.
Okay.
Now, just out of games, it's metal wire. You just, haven't run into any of this thin. It was machined.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna definitely put that in my pocket.
All right, it's
looks pretty
about
badass.
30 feet of metal wire.
Nice. All right. Well, I'll roll it up.
The other one, if you check it, is not held together by a metal wire. It's filled with mold and sugar.
Mold and sugar?
Yeah, like you open it, and it just kind of slushes out onto the ground, and it's like dirt on the floor.
Oh, cool. Can I put it in one of the pots?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to touch it or scoop it up with one of the cups or something.
Yeah. I'm gonna scoop it up and I'm gonna put it in one of the green things. What happens?
In the punch?
Yeah.
Why?
I want to do it.
Why?
The punch changes color.
Ooh, what color
Hold
is it
on.
now? What color?
Hold on.
Oh man.
Ah.
It is now red, like the color of fruit punch, and I've added an extra effect to the possible outcome.
Nice. All right. Well, I mean, I just made this, so I think I will drink from that one.
Oh, I thought you added it to the main bowl. You just added it to one cup.
No, I added it to the whole bowl.
Oh, okay. Oh, but
Yeah.
you're drinking from the cup you used to add it. I gotcha.
I mean, sure. I was gonna
You
use the
do that.
ladle
I would
like
just,
everyone else
roll
You're
it.
did.
not just dunking your face in the punch.
I mean,
Not just jamming your face in the punch.
I don't think it's his style. He wouldn't want to get it on his beard.
No, he would
Okay.
not. He likes to keep his beard smelling fresh.
Come on.
Okay.
It's not. I got a 20. Is that good
It
enough?
looks like a 3. Huh? Oh, okay.
that
You-
rolled on
oh,
top
you
of the map.
You actually roll a 20?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. Damn. Give yourself +1 to any of your basic stats.
Oh, cool.
I guess that's me giving myself +1 to any of my basic stats.
All right.
Damn.
But since you're playing him, I'll let you choose which stat it goes to. Strength, dexterity.
Is it
con,
permanent?
and-
It's temporary, right?
No, it's permanent.
Oh, well, Jesus.
Roll 1 and you'll find out why.
I think that he would probably go with. What's the
Charisma.
what's the main
The best
stat?
thing mechanically to pick is Constitution because he'll go to 14 and crest to the next advantage, and it'd make him more sturdy and give him more.
You should totally give the point to charisma then.
Charisma's the best choice.
I think. Well, actually, like, don't you use charisma for?
I do. Yeah, actually, Charisma or Con both would be very helpful.
I think that charisma would make sense with the way he plays.
Yeah, I think so too.
If we're doing Necron, right? Shouldn't Charlo be the one choosing where the points go?
Well, he
That's
said
the
I
top.
could choose, but I'm including him in the decision so that I don't dick him over.
I vote charisma.
Yeah,
Charisma
all right.
makes sense.
His charisma is now 16.
All right, so you drink from the punch, and you kind of hear a tingle in your head, asking you what would you like to be better in, and you think, I want to look more intimidating. And your shoulders are square back just a tiny bit more, and your gaze becomes just a tad bit more penetrating and menacing.
Oh, those penetrating gaze.
Oh, I'm a penetrating gaze.
You have a bunch of fucking children.
It's so funny.
Speaking of penetrating gaze,
I know.
where are you guys going next?
All right, so I'm like, guys, that's some really good punch I just made there.
Shell, what you think? Shell and Meredith, you guys have been quiet for a while. What are you up to?
Sleeping
Can I
in the
try
sleep
the
room and
punch?
eating food.
Okay, well, sleep and eat time is over. So once you wake up, would you like to join Necron, or go in a different direction? Because you missed stuff back there, but there is also another door in this room, so you guys can go back or keep going.
Well, Meredith looks like she came over here, leaving Shell alone in the room.
Shell is all alone in the room and she is scared.
So let's go check out.
This is Arakan, Super Ken. Penetrating gaze? Penetrating gaze? I'm like, you heard it here first.
G-A-Z-E. Get it right. We're not
They
that kind
spelled
of
it
show.
wrong.
We are not that kind of show indeed.
I'm gonna try the punch again for shits and giggles.
Which one? Are you going to do my special red one or the green one?
The special red one. What one do I roll?
Just
Charisma.
a D20. It's a luck roll.
Oh god, here we go. I got a 16.
What, you drank from the punch?
Yeah.
She wanted to try it again. She was like, everyone else liked it. So she tried the
You
red one.
feel excessively inspired. You are at full health, and during your next fight, you will roll with advantage for the entire. That means you roll 2 d20s whenever you roll the d20, and you keep the highest.
That's pretty hardcore.
Okay,
One of the good
like nobody's died yet, so I'm gonna drink the punch too.
Here
Roll
we
the
go.
D20.
Here we go. Nobody's died
Nobody
yet.
died.
Roll a one. Roll a one.
Shut up! Shut
Two,
up!
a two.
Shut up! Fuck you guys!
Roll a
Roll
two.
d4.
Oh.
I hate you guys.
He rolled a two. It wasn't
He
one.
rolled a two. Did he really?
He rolled a
You
two.
hard vomit for 6 solid seconds, like projectile. Even if there was no food in your stomach.
It's all over Necron and
Oh no, you can't control where it goes. You just fall back and vomit straight up into
It's
the
like
air and off to the
one of
side.
those chocolate fountains.
It's like-
And I move away from that situation entirely.
I picture.
Necron would be laughing, Joe, just so you
Oh yes, he is. Right now, he's laughing.
So
don't
Bud
have
is
the
on
stomach
comms
for
and
it,
laughs.
boy.
I feel like I'm totally picturing him on his
fucking
back
hate you guys.
with like a
Swear
a
to
fountain coming out.
How noble are you now, good sir?
All right,
You haven't
Necron's.
figured it out. You want to roll over 10.
All right,
There's a 50% chance of goodness.
I think Necron would feel a little bit bad though, and he would drop a cloth next to him before he walked away before getting stinky.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
While
you're already
laughing,
stinky,
drops the
but
cloth.
Yes, he's laughing and dropping the cloth.
Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys.
All right, and he's gonna go in here and start rubbing some mint in
Does anyone else want to drink the magical punch? We can do this all day.
Fuck
I already
you
had the
guys.
punch. It was very good.
You guys are a bunch of dicks.
Want some more punch?
And Kenkai trying to spell gaze correctly.
I already have
Repeatedly
like
misspelling the
bunch of plus
gaze.
stats. I'm alright.
Oh. And
I
Zrak
think I am
wants to quote the
sufficiently
Cannibal the
overpowered.
Musical Fudge Packer question mark. Okay. And okay. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna inspect this door using my newfound charisma. I'm gonna talk to it. I got an 18.
What did you 18 for what?
I'm communicating with the door with my newfound charisma.
I
What
swear
door?
to God.
The door in room 21. I want to talk to it.
Okay, the door marked 12.
The door marked S. Isn't there an,
Oh,
You glare intimidatingly at the door.
or
Reveal your
is that one I can't
secrets.
see? Do I not see it?
Open.
well, you couldn't. You have to make a check to be able to see it.
Okay, did we make a check to see the other one? Cuz
Well, the one marked 12 is visible.
all right, that's the one I'll talk to then.
Okay, the door does look a little different, but it does not speak back.
Okay. And yes, Ken, I was like, nope, not reading that aloud.
It is a.
I haven't
purple door
watched
with
Cannibal the Musical. Has anyone else watched Cannibal the Musical? That seems like something
Not
Rex should
yet.
watch.
I really want to
That
see it.
sounds
That,
All right.
that could be a party night.
Yeah, there we go. All right, so now that I've
You guys
talked
not
to it
having a party?
and it didn't talk back, I'm slightly less afraid of it. I'm going to inspect the door because it looked a little bit odd to me.
With what skill? I didn't describe the door visually. At first glance, it is a purple door with a yellow question mark painted on it, kind of like the Riddler symbol, but not exactly. It's
Okay,
not that.
I'm going to use my insight to see if I know about the Riddler or what that symbol might mean.
What was your number?
25.
Oh, you're positive it's some kind of magic door or something.
All right, so it's a magic door or something.
I need a high knowledge arcana roll if you want more, or you could, walk through it. I mean, that's
All right, I got a 17 on Arcana.
Jesus Christ.
Did you
You're
just try
pretty
and drink
sure.
it again? Who got a... Oh, let's first figure out what Shell thinks it is. She got a 1. 4 minus 3. She's
Shell thinks
inspecting it
it's
next
a
to
dirty
me.
window.
A dirty window, okay. All right.
It's knowledge arcana, not what is it a door.
Oh,
No, no.
knowledge arcana was your one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was trying
Oh, you don't think it's magic at all. You think it's just a stupid door and Necron's being silly.
to... Yeah, wasting all that time.
Necron, you're pretty sure you can figure out what it does if you opened and closed the door a few times, and it would be safe.
Okay, yeah,
would
I
just
didn't
drink
know
the
that,
punch.
Zorak. That's cool.
If you drink the punch, just say it and roll a d20.
What? Oh, he's going to show up to drink the punch?
No. I'm just backseat gaming, saying no. I wouldn't do that. I would just drink the punch.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, I could bring a
Punch,
character
punch,
in.
back.
I could bring your character in real quick. He could run in and be like, "Hey guys,
I'm
everything's
heard there was
fine on the
punch."
ship. What's up with this punch? You want to do it? You want to do it?
Punch his back.
We can see if we can
No,
have a
that's
legitimate reason to kill your character.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
It just Bud shows up so that he can projectile vomit and then goes back to the ship.
Thanks, guys. Later.
Turns out I'm not into adventuring after all.
Just vomiting.
All right, so with my 17, what do I gather? What knowledge do I garner about this question door of purpleness?
Every time you open it, it goes to a different place. If you do it a few times, it'll start cycling, and it's completely random.
Okay.
Wait, is it completely random or is it cycling?
It's not. It's changing, but it's not cycling with a pattern.
Okay.
Okay.
So I will open the door, but not walk through it.
You can tell it's another room in this dungeon you can't see what's in it. You're not sure why. You just can. It's just a feeling you get when you look through the door.
Okay. I'm like, okay, this goes to random places in this dungeon. Just FYI. And apparently Grace and Shell can hear it. Meredith is what? Are you up there mopping up the puke or what? Like,
no.
this is a dungeon. You don't have to clean up.
No,
I have more puke for you if you want.
Did you bring the ladle with you to give it another
Try
go?
Try more punch.
I'm just wiping it on Necron's back while he's not looking.
You're gonna have to roll dexterity.
You mean stealth? You roll stealth, right?
Yeah,
You try to
stealth and then dexterity if he fails.
Also, this means you have to pick it up with your hands.
Yes.
All right, so, Necron's gonna tell you guys that door leads to random places in the dungeon. Would anyone have inspected the room I feel like if I had known that I wasn't aware of that door, I would have made it clear that if I was gonna go sleep in a room as Necron, I would have done a pretty healthy investigation. I think that's in character, right? 14 is what I got when I investigated earlier. So am I aware of that door?
The second one, yeah. There's another door there.
Okay.
It was hidden behind a poster of a unicorn having sex with a car.
Well, I definitely would have checked that out. So
We didn't see it at first. It was too covered in something.
I like your very specific visceral imagery, Trilla. All right, so I'm like, okay, so this door goes to random places in the dungeon, and this door behind this unicorn having sex with a monster truck. I just recently learned about monster trucks since waking up. They're really cool. We should check them out.
Is it like a normal monster truck, or is it a truck that's a monster?
I'm pretty sure it has a monster on the back. That's why it was getting humped by a unicorn, right?
Oh,
And then
okay.
it's a pickup truck with one of those big cans of Monster Energy drink in the back.
Oh, there it is. That's what it is.
does it
That's
have,
a
like,
monster truck.
Does it have a set of like steel balls hanging from its trailer hitch?
All right, and so I would
They're rubber,
open up
but
the
yes.
secret door. All right, I'm gonna open up the secret door. Does anything happen?
No, you see a hallway.
All right,
that
so
turns to the right.
I'll be like, and behind the unicorn having sex with the monster on the monster thing on the truck is a hallway. So, which one would you guys like?
What's that word you keep saying?
What?
The thing the unicorn's doing.
Oh, it's humping it.
Don't teach. No, don't. It's fucking
Actually, what
clever.
Necron would say is,
Stop
it's
it.
very simple, child. The unicorn is attempting to have a child with the truck, but the process is impossible.
I want to find
Nothing's impossible with enough humping. Nothing's impossible with enough.
And with magic, we can make magical monster truck unicorn
I mean, we already
babies.
have a spaceship thing. I don't see why not.
Never forget, with enough hard work and dedication, any size pizza is a personal pizza.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say, and I'm disappointed you didn't say what I thought you were gonna say.
I am relieved and pleased
But
that
I'm not gonna say what I thought you were gonna say.
It's okay. We can save that for another time. All right. So
Different stream, guys. Different stream.
different.
Yeah. Yep.
all right.
Different
So
platform,
Necron,
different platform.
Necron, I think would just walk through this door and just be like, if you feel adventurous, there's that door behind us.
Curious Shell may have
Did-
noticed
I
that
mean,
it is
like-
magic. Pick up a piece of food, open the door, and throw the food through the door.
That's
Well, the food goes through the door, and it's kind of, you can't see it anymore. Which way are we talking about? The magical door?
Magical
Yeah.
door, yes.
Yeah, you can't see it anymore.
Epic magics.
It's like you're looking into a room that's not that well lit. You can't really understand why you can't see what's in the room.
Now, if we really wanted to fuck things up, we could each go through, but close and open the door in sequence so that we would split the party randomly throughout the dungeon and all die a horrible death Just
I was
say.
gonna say
That sounds like a great idea.
Funny you should mention that. I thought of you guys doing that, and I had contingencies. So do what you want.
That sounds like a great idea. You first.
I'm pretty sure
I mean, I wasn't
Necron.
going to suggest it, but the fact that you have contingencies does make me curious. I'm not gonna lie.
All right,
What
so
was
I feel like
When your DM
Necron, though,
approved, like,
being
this
aware of
happened,
what
how
that
would
door
you-
does, would suggest that if we do go through it, we all go together, but that it's probably smarter to just go this way.
Not understanding that this door is magic and seeing nothing interesting after throwing food through it, she follows Necron.
Okay. All right.
All right. What about the other two guys?
Grace and Meredith, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I'll follow the party. I'd rather not die alone. If we're gonna die, I might as well.
Follow the party.
You know, I'm gonna insult you while we die.
Don't you?
Zorak
know?
says it's very true what you said, Troa. You'd be surprised what size his personal pizzas were from the place he normally orders from.
Jesus fuck.
It's very
Pizza is
funny.
very good.
Yeah, let me know if
I'll just
anything
have a
comes
bite,
up
but
relevant
then
in
I'll
Twitch
have
chat.
more
I got
after
so
this.
much stuff up, I can't read the chat also.
Very good. Love you too.
Okay, so
no,
can you bring
it
them
was
to the
getting hot.
intersection?
Yeah, I'll show it. Da 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 da. All right. Do I see anything?
Da-da-da.
All right. Imagine you can't see those things.
Okay, so as you approach an intersection that splits off in 3 different directions, it goes forward, it goes left, and it goes right. You just like
I feel
go.
like I
check out
feel.
the hallway.
Let's do a group roll here to see if anyone sees that stuff. Does that make sense?
What? A D20
I'm gonna do. It would be a perception.
perception?
Everyone to make a perception
What's the
check.
DC for it?
Oh
14.
shit! I didn't see shit.
I have a 16. I
No,
saw
I was
something.
rolling for the group. There you go.
Your hand was in front of your face.
Wait.
Doop.
I already rolled.
All right. Well, anyone who didn't roll,
All right, well,
just me.
everyone who rolled above 14 sees that there is some type of trap.
All right. Well, Necron doesn't see it, and he's in front, so it sucks to be him.
Where's the trap?
All right. What happens when he steps on it?
Wait, my
Oh,
character
okay.
grabs your arm.
This is fine.
I'm rolling dexterity to grab your arm.
I'd like to explain what happens first.
Okay. Well, she's
Yeah.
trying to roll. She's trying to grab my arm. So,
You
Grab
keep
your arm
talking.
to stop you from walking into the
all
trap.
right. She rolled a 7. Probably not
No.
enough. Nope. All right. So what happens when I step on the trap?
Roll a dexterity save, and I'll explain the whole thing, whether you succeed or fail.
Oh shit.
Save is low, but the penalty is bad.
All right. Let's see here. Dex.
You lose both legs.
Both legs. Well, they're not really mine. They're Troa's anyways. Another
Troa's
reason
legs.
for me to not play his character.
Oh god. Then we just have like a legless dwarf in a backpack
All right. 16.
hitting himself.
Okay,
He's
so
like, oh, thank goodness.
so you kind of figure it all out at the same time. You hear a click. You look to the side and you see oil squirt out onto the floor, and you move just in time. So as soon as the oil hits the floor under your feet, the floor pops down at a slant, and spikes jet out of
Cool,
spikes
that's
pop out of
fun.
the wall.
What was the oil
That's fun.
for?
The oil was so you would slip when you tried to move as the slant went down.
Okay. All right.
managed
So
to,
I just kind of like,
avoid the
I
oil.
pop forward, and I'm like,
Oily boy.
I
After you jump out of the way, the oil is absorbed into the floor, the trap goes back up, and the trapdoor appears to reset back.
Bud
Cool.
says his
Jump
local
over
pizza
the
place
trap.
is 18 inches for personal pizza. And we're trying to
Character
decide
crouches down
whether
in front
that's
of the trap.
diameter or radius.
Anyone that wants to
Thank you.
avoid the trap, I need them to make a check, but you can use something other than dexterity if you can explain it. Like, I'll give an example here, since Necron already beat the trap. He could use his wisdom to figure out a way to get around.
I see what he has done, and I'm like, ah, shit. So I avoid it.
You see where the trigger is for the trap, and you can easily go in any of the 3 directions. If you want to point it out to everybody else, they can get an auto pass. Or not.
How do I show it to everybody?
You could point
You
to
just
it.
yell.
You
All right.
see where it is. It's just
I-
slightly
I-
different color.
point to it and say, "Boom, baby,"
All right, I'm further investigating
and
the
then I
hall.
move around it and kind of like stand off to the side.
All right, I'm investigating this hall, and I got a 9. Did I notice anything else maybe in front of me?
I'm gonna investigate this
No.
hall.
All
Oh,
right, so
You're going to investigate that one?
Yeah, I didn't do a good job. It's fine.
can you
It's a hall.
describe now what we see in the various halls, up and down them, just so that we have an idea? Like, is it bright? Is it dark?
Halls themselves have that same, like a stone hallway as if you were going inside a convention center, only there's no windows or pictures on the wall. Like, you really would believe there's some type of event at whatever's going on at the end of this board. The lights above you are square and something unusual to you. Out of game, they're fluorescents, but you've never seen them before.
Okay, down the halls. So it's just like, is it like that, like ding 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 ding? Like, are they flashing, or is it like nice and
A couple
smooth?
of them are, yeah.
Okay. So it's like got that really fucking spoopy vibe.
my character points at the trigger for the trap that Meredith has just pointed at, and says, "What do? Do I push it?"
No.
No.
I just said.
Yes.
Boom, baby, and that is all that you said.
No.
All right, so Necron's gonna walk towards this door, and he didn't see it again because he got a 9. So what happens?
Does he attempt to open the door, or does he just look at it?
He's gonna inspect the door.
Okay, it has a handle that's round and made out of metal. The door itself is hardwood.
Break it down with that axe.
He rolled an 8. Can you tell what kind of wood it is?
No.
Break it down with that axe.
All right.
It's hard, so maybe he figured it's hardwood because knock knock.
Okay. Apparently he's not really a wood guy. So he opens the door, I guess.
You get an electric shock when you touch the doorknob.
Necron just doesn't
Take
get wood.
1d4 electric damage.
Break it down with that axe.
Does it can you make
Here,
one of
I-
those like clown joke sounds?
Yeah, it's like you're like a buzzer.
All right, he took 4 damage.
Can I like walk up to it and like wrap some cloth around the door handle and then?
You're still past the trap. You have to get past it.
Well, okay. Well, didn't we all get automatic passes because she said that?
Yeah, now that you know where the trigger is, you can easily
Yeah.
avoid it.
My character
so
knows
can
where
I-
the trigger is, but does not know what the trigger is.
All right, so
and
he-
is still back here.
You
He got a
roll
pretty
something
nasty electric
to-
shock there, taking 4 damage. And he's
Tell her
like,
it's a trap.
he's like,
Avoid it.
oh, watch that
Okay.
doorknob. She's a
I'm sorry.
doozy.
Cool.
Make-
Can I like wrap some cloth around the door handle and try and open it?
Yeah, but you still have to roll to make sure you don't electrocute yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, because cloth isn't
Well, I
a
was
very
hoping
good barrier.
Well, I was hoping the. Well,
I have a better plan. She pulls out an axe and swings at the door,
That's
trying
fine.
to chop it down.
that's definitely fine.
All right,
Okay with that.
Jesus.
Okay,
what?
roll the hit.
Up.
Shell rushes past. All right, she
What am
got
I
it.
rolling?
Yeah, she.
I got 23 in strength.
Yeah.
Roll the hit with your weapon.
Roll to hit. Oh, like accuracy?
Yeah.
Or were you
Wait,
just ramming
no,
into the door? Were you running and
Oh,
ramming into the door?
Yeah, you gonna slam into it, or are you gonna cut it down?
She hit the door with
I'm
the
trying
axe.
to cut
She hit the
through
door with the
axe.
axe. All right. Does she need to roll damage?
Yeah.
Roll your
I
damage
rolled-
dice. Let's see what happens to that door.
Damage instead.
What?
Slashing
Actually,
damage.
how do you know about how much damage a door takes?
13 damage.
And that's about it.
Okay.
So your axe just destroys the top half of the door, and when it comes down, it stops a little bit, and it hits something that's made out of metal, like in the middle of the door.
Does she have to roll for whether or not she gets electrocuted?
No.
Is it a metal axe?
Yeah, but the handle is not
Get door,
metal, so
door.
she's fine.
Okay.
Kid door, cut it out.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Cut it
Yeah.
out, damn it.
This door's going down, friends.
Okay,
Okay.
the door has been destroyed.
All
You
right.
cut through the metal wire that was connecting the doorknob to the electric shock.
All right, I would pat her on the head and say, "Good girl."
I did it.
Because the door hurt me.
This is the human weapon.
In front of you is a dingier looking corridor. Kind of starts to slowly turn into a cavern. And to your left is another very similar looking door.
All right, so Shell, you're going through first, right?
Yep, cut it down again. Let's go.
All right.
Break
Oh yeah,
it.
there's a there's a door right here to your north. You want to hit it with your axe?
Is there anything in this room or?
So it's like starting to turn into a cave. Like it goes from regular hallway to like dingy cave exterior. Do we hear anything more cavey now?
Yeah, thank you for asking. You hear the sound of dripping limestone. There's a musty smell in the air. It's a little more echoey in here too.
I tried this door with my hands and not my axe.
Clarification: is that musty
Make
or
a
musky?
dexterity save.
What was your question, bud?
Was that musty or
Dexterity
musky?
save. That's this
Roll a
one.
d20 and add your dexterity.
I
You
just
get a
rolled
shot.
dexterity.
Take 1d4 damage.
How do I do that?
I'll do
Roll-
it. Take 2. Take 2 damage.
Okay, I'll take the 2 damage for her. All right.
Well, this door has hurt me as it hurt my party members. There can be only one solution.
All right, she rolled a 26 to hit it and 11 damage.
You almost broke the door down.
All right.
Do it again.
This entire place is
I
gonna
like
come down.
a little
The door has been destroyed.
a little
Behind it is
8-year-old
another
girl
door.
destroying doors with axes.
The doors hurt my party members.
Really?
They had to go down.
Fuck all the doors. That's how I feel too.
10 feet in front of you, there's another door.
Keep cutting them. Keep going.
There you go.
If there's two or three more doors after this, then I think we should change plans. But until we've cut down 5 or 6 doors, I'm gonna say let's keep going.
All right, we're cutting all the doors.
Do you tell my character to attack the door, or am I making
I'll let you auto destroy this next door.
Grace is
behind-
definitely behind
There's
the little
another door
girl
with the word
enjoying
really
this.
The next door has really question mark written on it in Comic Sans, and it's another door.
So this door has the question mark written on it?
It says, really? With a question mark written on it.
Do you guys want me to attack it?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. My character's open for suggestions. Womp. Swing, swing.
Okay.
Swing, swing.
All right,
Break
she-
it down the-
She got 19 and
wall of
9
society.
damage.
I got 12 and 9 damage.
Yeah, 12 and 9 damage.
That is 12's enough to destroy the door, so you're
Okay.
good.
All right, it's
Okay.
gone. Yeah, Jacob, this is what I'm wearing for stream. How are you doing, Jacob?
You've been wearing that same outfit for like the last week.
I have different shirts underneath. It's just a hat.
Oh,
And,
okay. That's
yeah, I mean,
It's starting to get real
that's
ripe.
different.
no.
That's starting to get like
Different, I have a different undershirt. See, like different undershirt, and then the overshirts. Like I have like a bunch of these white.
Halloween was like a week ago, man.
So like, I'm
Okay,
I'm
fine.
Just don't put your nose in that hat. Ooh.
what?
Yeah. Don't drink the hat punch.
Hey, hats are meant to be worn, not looked at.
Hey, who wants to roll initiative?
How do I roll
Great.
initiative? I don't remember.
Oh, she was going through that last one here.
Yeah, I
You
went
know,
through
you
all
open up the last door, there's
Why
something
is my
in the far
health
back
at
corner.
2? Did you bring my health down to 2 instead of doing 2 damage?
No, dude, that means you've taken 2 damage. That's your wound.
It-
Your
it
max
says
health
2
is
is green.
70. You have 2 damage.
Ah, I apologize. I
And
didn't
That's
think
why
that
it's
was
green.
okay.
If it's red, you should be scared.
Okay,
People who ate the food have 8 temporary health, which
How
they
you
should
been,
be happy.
Jacob? By the way,
that is a good point.
All right.
I should have temporary health.
I will roll initiative for the party, but I need to know what enemy I'm putting up. Can you let me know that?
Yeah, I'll text it to you.
I don't know where initiative is located. Oh, there it
I'm
is.
sorry, I heard you
Sure.
hear that, Jacob. But
So, on the back corner of this room,
Hopefully this makes you have more
think
fun.
you see a creature eating out of a bowl or a trough or something? You want to make a
Is it a
spot check?
bowl or
Is it a pig?
is it a bowl in its hand or a trough on the floor?
It's lowering its head on the floor. I need everyone to make a spot check.
Okay.
What is a
Or
spot check?
perception check. Something to shit. What's perception
It's
called?
like where you look at a spot and
Perception's
check
called
it.
perception.
Sorry, perception.
Here, yeah. All right,
Wait.
let's go. Perception. Ooh, I got a 19. We got a
so I'll go
19,
through and
an
tell you what
11,
everyone
a
sees.
12, and a 12.
So at first look, Meredith, you see a unicorn that's eating some food out of a horse. Shell, you see a fat unicorn eating out of a trough. With a 19, you actually see a dumpy-looking, festering pony with a horn coming out of it.
Okay.
And as it looks up and sees you and turns into the light, you all see it. A demented ponicorn.
The demented ponicorn.
Its mane is on fire, but the fire smells like burning garbage. Like it's kind of green. It's got snot coming out of its eyes and its nose. It's all like crusty.
I feel like
It's like the opposite of majestic. And yeah, it's got a big, broken, malformed horn coming out of its head that's bent at the tip.
Cool. Just the tip.
I want to put it out of its misery.
It's
Who said it's
poor
miserable? Maybe it's happy.
maybe it's happy and disgusting.
You want to put it
Okay.
out of your misery.
Well, that makes sense.
you get the
though.
impression it would like to eat you. It's looking at you. It's kind of drooling and. You get a look at that trough. It's got some body
Michelle,
parts
go pet
in
it.
This was the one you wanted me to add health to, right?
Yes, let's roll all the charisma.
Michelle, pet
This
it.
one, yes.
Okay.
Befriend the unicorn.
Double its health.
You're gonna befriend it.
And what were we calling it?
Demented ponicorn.
Okay, a demented ponicorn.
Shell wants to befriend it.
It had wings, but it looks like they've been ripped off.
Oh.
The bone tips still move, like they
My
twist.
character sees nothing about this unicorn that
And
would
it's like
dissuade her
it's
from
taking up
attempting
the
to
whole
befriend
back
it.
here. It's pretty big.
That is a big unicorn.
Oh fuck.
Oh yeah,
Glad
it's
I'm
like the
back.
size of a Clydesdale,
It
guys.
will be.
Ooh,
It's
really?
gonna fuck us.
And
It's
she's
gonna
like, I
fuck
love
us.
Yeah, this room
Clydesdales.
is actually, if you look up, this room is really tall,
It's gonna
like
fuck us.
50 feet up.
All right.
Wait,
Initiative
shit,
is rolled.
I'm gonna
Grace,
And don't be dramatic; it'll fuck
first.
your corpse, not you.
Shell, you
I
don't
wanna
go.
befriend it.
You don't go
I wanna
first. You're
befriend
over
it.
here.
I want to befriend it.
What? Okay.
I want to.
Oh yeah. That's your thing.
Yeah. Well, that's her thing, but like, I want to befriend it, and my thing as well. So
First
like,
one to
I
befriend the
want
monster wins. Go.
it. First one to
When it's your
befriend it.
turn, let me know what skill you're trying to use to do that.
Oh fuck. I'm
Animal handling. I got an 18.
That's
My
right.
character
I-
is open to persuade.
Can I
Yeah,
hold
fire.
my action until
Turn that
they
Bitch, you
corn.
got a cat and a dragon. Let me have
Well, I
it.
need you guys. If we're gonna do turn order, I do need people to only talk when it's their turn.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Grace's turn. So
So I would like to hold my action until they go and see if they get their hand bitten off.
And is there a trigger you're looking for to act?
if
Um,
if it attacks,
If it
Okay.
attacks.
right? Okay.
I'll if that happens, then I'll stop and go to you. But you
Sounds
will,
good.
like, you can interrupt it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Who's next?
Necron's turn next. So did Meredith say she wanted to catch it?
My character
she-
said she wants to pet it.
You haven't picked up on that intent yet, unless you want to try.
Well, I mean, did she shout that when she came in the room?
I did. I want it. I said
Then,
I want
yeah,
it.
you know.
Okay. I think I would be intrigued and want to watch to see what the fuck happens when she tries. So I would also hold my action.
All right, who's next?
Shell.
Do I roll animal handling? Do I roll charisma? What do we do?
Animal handling.
Okay. Roll animal handling.
That's
Pet the unicorn.
Croa's decision.
Oh.
All right, you're gonna go try and pet it. I mean, that's actually pretty in character for Shell.
She did
Yeah.
pet the giant cat. I'm just gonna befriend all the giant animals. Nobody can stop me.
The murder
I
animals.
want the giant animal.
You're gonna befriend
too.
death itself.
I need this for my quest.
So you hold out your hand and, like, to try to calm it like you would a regular horse, and it attacks you. Do a bite attack.
Okay. You want her to bite it or me to bite her?
I'm asking you to have it bite her.
Little
Do a bite attack. Bite it. It's going to attack you, Rex. You got to show it your dominance.
Dominate the giant horse.
All right, it's going to go after Shell.
I'm going to try
and
to.
it hits. All right, and it does a shit ton of damage. 19 damage. So I think at that point well,
actually, before it does damage, hold on.
Yeah.
Before it does damage, Shell, you can interrupt. Grace gets to interrupt, and if you manage to kill it in one round, it won't actually hurt her.
Okay.
Like if you kill it with this interrupt attack, it won't hurt her.
Oof.
So what's it doing to her right now then?
Well, it's going to bite
It's
her,
rearing,
but he was standing by, so when he saw it go to bite her, he like came at.
Okay. So 19 damage if okay, I mean like
if Grace does not succeed.
If he doesn't kill it in this one round, she'll take the damage.
Okay.
All right, go for it.
No pressure.
Cool. Okay, so
I have 70 health, so no pressure.
do I have to step up here, or can I be like back 5 feet? Because I want to use my halberd, and that or no, that's not disadvantage. I'm talking about.
Zorak, you do have a point. I
Okay,
think that
so,
T-pose would have been a better move.
I want. Hold on. I want to do that.
Well,
Okay.
that hits it. Do your damage.
Cool.
Oh.
6 damage.
Damn it.
All right, so you manage to spear it in the side, but it still gets a good bite at it, Shell.
Oh shit.
Where
I
Also,
does
didn't have anything I could do in this small space.
Head.
out of character, Shell, you probably should have used the T-pose to establish your dominance. That would have been more
Yeah,
effective,
definitely.
according to Zorak.
I put Demented in its name. I was trying to imply it was hard to control.
Yeah.
All right,
But you
and,
just
and I think
wouldn't get
Necron
yourself-
But it was
held his
possible.
action too, so Necron's probably gonna come over and hit the pony.
With the stabby stab.
Hit the pony.
I love how I rolled a fucking one.
Actually,
I've never seen her roll the
I
fucking
think he's gonna roll animal handling.
You guys are all gonna lose your hand.
No.
He wouldn't.
No.
He doesn't even animal handle,
He
does
would-
he? He has
He
plus
would
5
never
to it.
attempt that.
Okay.
He would much rather kill it and raise it as an undead than tame it.
All right. Well,
Isn't it already undead?
It
The
looks
way you
already
described it makes it
undead. Just
sound-
kill it and bring it back. All right. He contemplated animal handling briefly and realized that would be foolish because it's alive, dead, alive.
Probably either attack it with his axe or use Dark Bolt.
All right, I think he's going to use his magical +1 Warhammer of Death.
Jeez, Necron.
And he's going to miss. Because he's like such a beautiful
Jeez,
dead
Necron.
pony. Okay. And then the demented ponycorn. Did the demented ponycorn use its action in attacking Shell? Yep. Okay. All right,
So-
Meredith. What are you going to do?
I got an 18 for animal handling.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you this from the 17 you got before. It is mentally unstable. The animal is not well. So even someone that knew what they were doing and did this professionally would have trouble taming this creature.
Well, could she? I think like if she's approaching it, she's probably like inspecting the situation. She's supposed to be like a master animal handler, right?
I'm
What would she
I have
use to
18.
like deduce that? What skill?
Insight
Okay.
or
what?
animal handling.
All
I had
right.
18 in animal handling.
So with the 18 in animal handling, what did she deduce before she went in?
All right, so as long as she deduced it's not worth attempting to tame. This thing is an animal that needs to be put. It's
Okay.
like a rabid dog.
All right. So with that deduction,
Yeah, think of it like it has magic rabies.
all right. So it has magic rabies. There's nothing you can do for it. Are you willing to put it out of your misery, or are you just going to leave
I'll
everyone?
put it
your
out of its misery. Let's do.
Do we have magic rabies cure?
I mean,
Cure
not-
for magic
I mean, we
rabies?
could have brought that pot of magic elixir, I guess.
Guys,
Throw the elixir at it.
I
the
feel
only
like
cleric in the party is the dwarf, so no.
Because
He's your nice guy.
I'm gonna do Wrathful Smite. Oh no, should I do Branding or Wrathful?
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna do
it's so
Branding.
slow. Which one do you
Branding
think?
Smite. On him.
oh dear, Zorak shared something from YouTube about pony corns.
Oh god.
Is it safe for work?
I don't know. I have to look at it on
Anything
Oh no,
we
screen.
do
I
safe
would
for
do
work?
Wrathful.
We're fighting a pony corn.
Raffle.
Safe for work.
That's a little music.
Oh, I see.
How do
And I
I-
figured love
That's
pony
adorable.
corns, boy.
That's
My name's
absolutely
Sissy,
adorable.
And I figured love pony corns.
The next time
There
I
you
hit
go.
is
Oh, this is good battle music.
Pony corns. I figured love pony corns. Do you love pony corns?
You're listening to the pony corn music while you figure out what you're doing.
Let's sing in the woods.
I'm playing it separately here just so I can hear.
All right, Rex. Divine Smite. What happens next?
No, I'm trying to figure it out because it's like it's giving me bets.
Bets?
I'm gonna do Branding Smite, but I don't know.
Divine Smite is your ability. Branding Smite's a spell.
A nightmare is a demon. It does not necessarily mean an undead.
Never mind.
I'm gonna
Okay,
give
so
you a
brand-
hint here. What you want to do to it is damage.
Yeah, well,
I
Divine
know.
Smite does
all of
2d8.
my spells are damage spells.
Well, so Divine Smite
Oh no!
adds that to... okay, so when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend one spell slot to deal an extra 2d8 radiant damage. That actually wouldn't be bad in this case, but you
Yeah, that's
roll
good.
a regular attack.
Yeah, but I have Divine Favor, Searing Smite, Thunderous Smite, Wrathful Smite, and Branding Smite. Branding Smite
So-
is my level 2 spell.
Okay,
Branding
but
Smite,
Branding
believe
Smite
an
is...
effect you- I believe that's an effect you want to apply to yourself, and then you do your attack. Is the way.
The
it's
next
gonna
time you
work
hit a
in
creature with a
this.
weapon attack before the spell ends, the weapon gleam with Astral Radiance. As you strike, the Astral Radiance deals an extra 2d6 damage. And this lasts for a minute. So you
So it's an
could
effect you apply
cast
on
this,
yourself.
and then it would add an extra 2d6 to each of your attacks, basically for the rest of this battle.
Okay, I'll do
Who
that.
was it that drank from the punch and got the advantage bonus?
That would be
That was
her on her second attempt, right? So she has
Oh,
an
yeah,
advantage
that
on
was her,
all
yeah.
her combat.
Yeah, don't forget to use that this round, man. That's a good bonus.
Yeah. So in this case, if you do Wrathful Smite, that'll use your
I did Branding Smite.
Branding
And
Smite.
to balance it out, if you're using a spell that makes the enemy roll a save, they will roll at disadvantage since you're not getting anything out of it. I wanted the buff to be meaningful since the detriments were so terrible.
Okay. So in this case, then you Radiant. Okay, so you would roll that extra damage if you have a successful hit for the rest of the battle, basically.
Okay.
Nope, just for the next attack.
No, it's for 1 minute.
The
And
effect's for
around-
1 minute, but the extra damage is for the next attack.
No. He's the DM, so he's automatic.
Yeah,
Oh,
attack
okay,
deals an
okay, my
extra 2d6 radiant damage to the target, and it's for as
Yeah,
says
since
as
a
long.
round is 6 seconds, so a minute is
Yeah.
the whole fight.
Yeah. I mean, if we start going into a lot of turns on this, then I would say it's over. But it's a 1 minute. So as long as she doesn't break concentration, if she's like knocked over or knocked unconscious, it's going to stop. That's the way I would play this in this case. It's a concentration spell.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Well, I applied the effect, I believe. I think I applied
10
the
rounds.
effect.
That's right, Zorak.
Did I apply the effect?
Yep. It is applied.
Okay.
Good job.
Is applying the effect a full round action, or can she attack after it?
It's a bonus.
Well, so she casts a spell though, so she could move. But she's already done animal handling and cast a spell. So.
Oh, that's right. She's a damn.
At this point, other than moving, you could position yourself if you wanted, but the battlefield's a bit crowded to begin with.
Yeah, I'm fine where I'm at. I can just throw my hammer if I need to. Actually, no, my hammer's in perfect.
I like this picture of this little girl up there with her hand, I guess, in the horse's mouth, and then the two people on the side, and then the person who wishes they were up there fixing the animal.
You can't share space with a friendly character in a fight. Like, you can move through people as long as
you can move through them as long as there's a place for you to be.
Exactly, right.
So you could like basically push Shell to the side so that you could be up front, essentially.
Okay.
All right.
Can I do that?
Sure.
Or...
Yeah, you could put yourself over there, setting Shell there. And then you've got Grace and Necron behind. Really, for our sanity, I will put them actually behind so we can see where they are. Okay, so now it is Grace's turn.
Cool. So I want to do Mage Armor on me as a bonus action.
Okay.
And there it is.
With that last damage roll, I think it's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
That was epic.
I probably should have done that earlier, but it's fine. And I'm gonna swing it. I'm gonna try and swing at it again with my halberd.
So, just out of curiosity, does the nausea from the vomiting affect his combat?
No, it was just 1d4 rounds only.
Okay.
He just wants.
Why would you say that?
It was magical vomit.
Well, I was just curious because I mean, you mentioned the the advantage being something you wanted to be very useful because the downsides were so bad.
You guys don't have to remind a teacher there's homework. If there's something terrible, I promise you I'm going to remember to do.
I like that analogy.
Troa would remember, of all people.
Yes, he really would. With glee. Especially if it involves something gross.
Yeah. Yep. Accurate. Yep.
Okay, so what did you just do? You did 9 damage to the demented ponycorn. And it did not enjoy it. All right. And then Necron's going to go in. And let's see what Necron can do, okay? Necron's all necromancery.
I think it's an ability called Shadow Bolt. It's like his... there it is, Guiding Bolt. It's a good damage ability. You can use a few times.
Is it not Ray of Enfeeblement? I don't see Guiding Bolt's only level 1.
Yeah, but look at the damage. Also,
I guess couldn't I roll it at a higher level too?
Yeah, you can do it to make it do more damage. That's Inflict Wounds is the one you can do at a higher level. It's like heal, but ouch.
All right, so there's 3d10 or 46. I thought you could do any of them at a higher level, or is it only if it says it?
I think it has to say it. The only one I know that
at higher levels, when you
cure
cast
spells.
a spell using a spell slot second or higher, it increases by 1d6 for each slot above first. So that applies to Guiding Bolt as well.
Nice.
I don't think I would do necrotic damage on this since it looks like it might be a necrotic creature. So I think looking at it, I would probably do the guiding bolt.
You can always make a knowledge check to try and figure out something's weakness, as long as you're not moving that round.
I will do. Is it knowledge? I don't see a knowledge check. Is it just
You can do insight.
Insight? Okay. Yeah, I know it's simplified. 15.
You're pretty sure you don't want to throw fire at it. Other than that, you think you're all right.
All right. And I would probably shout, "Don't hit it with fire, retards!" But like, whatever.
Yeah, you'd probably shout that.
Yeah, I feel like that would be. and then 19. So I hit it. And then I am doing this at the next level. Boop. So I take a second level spell slot and I do 19 damage to it. And what sound does it make?
It like yeah.
What? Okay.
I'm so glad this is happening.
All right, I'm pleased.
And there's a little extra pony drool on the floor now.
And there's grant adva attack. What is this effect?
What?
Oh, does guiding bolt even further improve stuff? A flashlight streaks through and makes glittering target until it. Oh, nice. So it gives you guys advantage on hitting it for 1 round. Cool. That's helpful. Shell. You want? Are you mad at the pony now that it bit you and almost bit your whole fucking hand off?
Yes, it was a bad pony, and I'm gonna smack it with my axe.
Smack the pony.
That'll show it.
What do you say to the pony?
Bad pony.
There you go.
Do I swing twice, I think?
Yeah, you can do swing twice. And you have advantage. So you can roll that first attack again to see if it happened to be a critical.
Okay, hang on. Boop. So 12 and 15?
No, your attack, not the damage.
I messed up, guys.
Roll the attack 2 more times. We'll see if either of them is a critical. And then I will erase the appropriate amount of damage.
I messed up.
Okay, no criticals. So I have to get rid of 25 damage.
I roleplayed into character for a reason.
That's good.
Just completely go Panera.
All right, let's see here. Don't go Panera on it.
Go what? Why would you go Panera on it? What the fuck's
I don't know.
I guess you're making it into bread. I said with my limited knowledge.
I'm gonna go Panera on
your ass.
It's gonna be some serious white bread shit.
Done.
What was that?
I said you're gonna be bread by the time I'm done.
Oh. Guys, Bud is Googling going Panera. Be right back. Please make it a thing. We need to turn this into a thing, okay? Like, clip it from the show. We'll meme it. Like, this will be like we need this to like just spread from here.
I will be so much happier.
I'm gonna go Panera on your ass.
I'll be happier.
Can someone tell me what 71 minus 25 is?
I can do this.
You can't see. One of my eyes is closed.
46.
46.
Thank you.
46.
46.
Oh man.
46.
Nothing cool. Well, Bud, that's what I'm saying. We gotta get it clipped, and we gotta turn this into a meme. It seems like it has potential. Yeah, I feel like. All right, Shell. Good job. And the demented pony, Corn. I like the awkward pause and the made up.
My food's about to show up. I thought that was the guy.
All right, hooves. He hooves at you.
And that's the fiery hoof that has the garbage fire smell.
Yeah,
let's remember that.
So there's a wafting garbage fire smell swiping in front of you, and what sound does he make as he misses?
A whinny and a cough.
Okay, go ahead. Okay. Going Panera.
I'm used to it because my character is an orc who grew up in the orc lands and ate like rotten
All
cake
right.
and crap.
The
Meredith.
look on its face is like a person that's eaten too much.
Like
feel bad.
that's what the pony looks like
All the time.
all the time. But he's
Like
got-
the guy, you know, wait, that Thin Mint? Like that guy.
Oh, gotcha, perfect. All right, Meredith, it's your turn. Okay, you can roll
Yeah.
again because you have advantage.
Hey.
Hey, good job. All right, and then you roll damage.
Okay.
Should I move your guys' picture? I think I should move yours up here.
15.
That way people can see the rolls.
I think that also did my radiant damage as well.
It did.
Yep.
Max radiant damage. Booyah!
Nice.
I got 7 radiant damage.
All right, so the pony takes 15 damage, and the radiant stuff hurts its eyes, and it would whinny in dismay, but it was going.
It's just vomiting in its mouth.
Yeah, just a little bit. All right,
No,
Oh.
wait, that's
Grace, you still have advantage.
Oh, I
FYI,
have advantage.
yeah, everyone has advantage until Necron's turn because it was one full turn.
Oh, because you did something. Okay.
Yeah, it was just one of the spells we used had a secondary effect.
That's
Oh, okay,
right.
okay.
Nuclear
Wouldn't
fire,
that give me
trash fire
3
is
for
toxic.
then? Wait, wouldn't that give me fucking 3 then? Advantages?
I don't know if you can have double advantage.
No, you don't get double advantage. Advantage doesn't stack.
Advantage on my
I have
advantage on your
advantage. Advantage.
Triple advantage. It's like a credit
Damn.
report.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, I'm not against these rolls. It just means that bad stuff stacks too. You critical hit. All right,
Oh, there it is.
go for it.
So what do I do for a crit?
Just roll your damage and it'll automatically do it. It doubled it. All right, 15 damage to the demented ponycorn. It goes. All right, you gonna? Would you like to say anything to the ponycorn while you hit it?
Ew.
That sounds about right.
Ew.
All right, Necron. He's probably gonna do another guided bolt that seemed to work pretty well. God damn it!
That sounds like he might have dropped his food.
How do I get the same damage roll twice? Okay. Well, I went through and I go Pony Town. All right, so Necron Deathforge rushes forward, and then remembers he's casting magic and shouts, "Going Panera on your ass!" Because he was past this great knowledge from the ship.
Just why?
And he does 17 damage, and the horsey doesn't like it. Shell, what do you do to the horsey? What do you do to the bad horsey?
The bad horsey's attacking my friends, so I'm gonna hit it.
Eventually.
Eventually. I have to find the dice.
Hashtag going Panera.
Hashtag Panera on its ass.
Did it work? Should I swing again?
Well, did you?
I got 12, and then I got a 14.
Okay,
Probably.
yeah. So you're good. Yeah, I did the same attack. The same thing I did last time. So
Wait.
everyone has advantage again for a whole round.
Here we go again. That one definitely hits.
Yep. Oh, that one automatically did the advantage roll. Nice. All right. And the demented ponycorn falls over unconscious. What sound does he make? What sound does the demented ponycorn make in his final moments?
Hashtag going Panera.
I swear to God.
Have you ever squeezed a bunch of meat through a tube before?
Oh god, ew, ew,
Yeah.
ew, ew.
No, I'm just wondering. It makes a splurting sound as it hits the
Yeah,
ground.
that's fine. I'm like, ew, 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 ew.
But where does the meat come out of?
It's from the
Oh,
person
nothing.
who
That's
wants
just
to
the
eat
sound.
flesh.
I just picturing like all the little holes from us hitting it, just like.
The body turns to dirt after you kill it, and it just disintegrates.
Cool. Necron's
Hashtag
gonna
Panera.
inspect it.
The dirt?
Yeah.
It's like fertilizer in soil.
Okay.
There's not even sugar in it this time.
Not even sugar. Well, that's some serious bullshit. All right. Well, he kicks the dirt. He was really excited to raise that as his undead minion.
Hold on, these monsters didn't give me a straw with my milkshake. I need a bigger cup now.
I thought he was talking about the dungeon
drop
at
your food or
first.
something? Because we heard you swear really loud.
No, he was saying these monsters didn't give him a straw. I thought initially he was talking about the monsters in the dungeon he came up with.
Yeah, me too.
And then I realized he was talking about the people who delivered food to him. And now I understand.
And the swearing really loud is actually Rex's parents who are watching a football game.
They get very excited,
It's
no
not
matter
bad.
what they
I'm
do.
Sorry, I'll mute.
No, it's okay.
no.
It's
Don't stay
okay.
on mute.
It's fine.
We're just
Let Troa drop this food.
We're
they're
explaining
they're
things.
actually like the timing of those comments and exclamations have been impeccable. So don't
yeah,
mute.
Very
Okay.
impeccable.
It's
Alright.
not distracting or disturbing.
No,
it's
It's
a good
fine.
thing,
It's
Rex.
fine.
It's not. No.
If
it's
it
great.
is, I normally would simply ask you to mute.
No, it's
Alright.
great. It's
Okay,
it's
so
community defense, and I
so
love it.
with great disappointment, Necron trudges through the hallway. He had been really excited to raise that dead pony to do stuff with it. You know, honestly. Yeah, I did make that sound kind of awkward.
To go Panera on its ass.
He was gonna go Panera on other things' asses with that creepy ass thing.
That's messed up, man. I love it.
All right, so he trudges down the hall, and what does he see?
Sorry, I can still hear you. Go on.
All right, so what does the party see when they go down the hall? I'll just for ease, I will do do we have a perception check down that hall?
Yeah, sure.
What's the
investigation.
ace? What's the DC for?
What?
I was checking what the DC for. All right, so we've got everyone checks the hall. We get a 3, a 20, a 3, and an 11.
At the end of the hall, there is a very elaborate door. As well as, hold on.
19 dexterity.
Oh, you
No,
see,
the perception you asked for.
US for. All right, so you rolled ahead. 19. Meredith had a 20.
sorry, I need you to tell me what they're checking for. With
They're
the number.
looking down the hall. Do they see anything else?
Yeah, there's a hidden door off to the left, and in front of them, a big, elaborate, pretty door with cake with wings painted on it.
Okay. So Meredith and Grace, you see the hidden door. Shell and Necron just see the big elaborate cake door.
Okay, so the secret door. I guess I'm gonna push on the door to see if it'll open.
Typing on mic.
Someone.
Sorry, that's been going on for a while. Who's doing that?
Rex, is that you typing?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's starting to get really distracting. I'm sorry.
I think she keeps her microphone in a cup right next to her keyboard. So if she starts actually typing, it gets loud.
Yeah, I have a mug. It's a cow mug. It's so cute. It's like a bowl, but it's like a mug. It's
It's loud.
I don't know why I doubted what you said about her keeping her mic in a cup until she confirmed it. But there
You
you
really
go.
It's not a
you
cup, it's a
thought I was
mug.
lying? I know
Yeah,
about my
Mike, what are you
players.
talking about?
I'm like, why would someone make that up? Wait, it's real?
That's the best part was that
Alright,
she's like,
sounds
no,
good,
it's not a
Zara.
cup, it's a mug.
Yeah, it's the
It's
jeez.
a mug.
It's a mug.
Get it
It's a
right.
super fucking cute
It's a-
mug, you son of a
Wait,
bitch.
And get this.
It's got a
get this.
cow on it. For fuck's sake.
Wait. Technically, it's a bowl.
Sounds like a bunch of bull.
Technically, it's a bowl you drink from, and it's got a handle.
Yeah, no.
Drink
Technically,
from
it is
the
a
mug
big,
udders.
full-size bowl. I'm not talking about a little bowl. I'm talking about like a fucking bowl. It is a bowl with a handle.
You drinking from the bull udders?
Bud. 10 months. Thank you so much, buddy.
Did you just say bull udders?
Bull? What? Bull udders? Shit, you made me stop dancing.
Son, if you drank from a bull udder, that was your penis. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much, bud.
You're
Also,
welcome, Ed.
bull udders. Is that actually something Rex said, or is that something he just made up? All right.
I don't know.
So, all right. So, secret
I'm
door.
not kidding. It's
Grace is
literally a
pushing it
bowl.
open. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
want to push on the door and see if it'll open.
Okay.
And I'm
So
gonna die
before
horribly.
you lies an elaborate shrine to the god of wine and cake in its truest and purest form. And I'm going to let Joe explain that since he created the god of wine and cake. Joe, what would his shrine look like? By the way, this room is bigger on the inside, so go crazy.
Okay. So, inside there, you have a statue of a guy like this. He's just holding his hands up. He's got cards in his hands. He's buck naked. And
Right,
No, not room 30.
what?
Room 30 something else. They're all in room 33.
What?
It's just bigger on the inside.
Oh, really?
Oh, this room?
Yeah, room 30 is something completely different.
No, I thought you said there was a secret door. Was that the secret door?
Yeah, the secret door was the side door. This whole room is like a pocket dimension when you go inside. The room is however big Joe says it is.
So it is
Okay.
the secret door room, which is room 30.
Stop doing- No, you're in 33. You're over room 33.
30 doesn't exist.
Okay, but 30 looks pretty interesting.
Yes, it is a very bright and pretty interesting room, and you're not supposed to see it till you go in it.
Hmm.
Cool.
Hmm. All right, so. All right, bud. No worries. You have a great night. It was awesome hanging out with you today. All right, so inside the room still is a large, obese man, totally naked, holding playing cards in one hand with his other hand up above. He's wearing an elaborate hat, though. That's the only thing he's wearing. Okay, and then there are a large number of cat statues throughout the room on the ground. And they're all carrying cakes on platters. And then the walls are completely covered in demotivational posters. If you're not aware what a demotivational poster is, it looks exactly like a motivational poster, but it has like sarcastic remarks instead of actual inspirations.
Somewhere in the room, I
Sounds
do
like
need
my
there
hair.
to be a.
Did you say cat statues?
Yeah, there's cat statues, but they're all holding cakes and they have hats just like the big guy.
Are they
Somewhere-
statue cakes or real cakes?
They're statue cakes.
Okay.
Make sure to include a dais somewhere in the room, like where one would place offerings. That's the only thing that they need to be.
Well, he has his hands out.
Okay, then that's the dais. And I just needed to be clear that there is a place where that type of thing would be done.
So yeah, his hands outstretched. The big naked guy. He's got his cards, and his hands out, and he's got his hat on, just like this. He's like, yeah, just waiting for something. What are you asking about? Whether or not he's erect or docile? I'm currently docile.
Why? Why?
He was doing the finger thing. He's like, he wants to know. He wants to know.
Because say what you want about yourself, 90% of people would look, but not everyone would admit it.
It's more like traditional
God.
art. It is
I don't know why
not.
I
It is
hang out
not
with these
erect.
people.
Okay.
It's it's not erect, but it's fucking huge.
I mean, it's just normal. That's not the focus of the experience. All right, so
It is now.
I'm for you, and that's okay. He's totally fixated on it now. Let's see here. So Grace should have to roll to see if he's distracted.
No, fuck you guys. Fuck you guys.
Okay, so you guys are in the room. Is there anything you'd like to do in that room?
We were supposed to offer things or something, right?
I mean, you could roll religion, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Can I roll Arcana? Or history? Can I roll a history?
Yeah, you could do history. That'd be fine. All right, so we have Grace rolls 15, Shell rolls a 14. All right. Perception, and then you've got history. So, Grace, the god of wine and cake loves anything debaucherous and anything gluttonous, particularly if it also includes gluten. Shell, you notice when you're looking at the statue that there's like a hole in his hand where it looks like stuff would go into.
Cool. Anybody have some stuff they want to shove in his hand hole?
Hand hole.
He said he had a hole in his hand.
I know, but I yeah, having a hand hole is an interesting thing. Meredith, you gonna roll to inspect the room? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, if anyone rolled a number on inspection, I didn't catch it, so I need the skill and the number.
We had a perception of 14 and a history of 15. And Meredith rolled a 2 on investigation.
Well, the investigation gets you nothing.
And the insight of
history
3.
Also nothing. From a history roll, though, you can decipher that most of this temple used to look like the nice room you slept in, this room, and the cleaner hallways you've been. Something came in here and screwed everything up, and you think it may be connected to your ship part somehow being integrated into this world's technology.
Cool. I don't know what to do with any of that information.
All right.
That's
and then
awesome.
Meredith has a history of 13. Does she glean any additional knowledge using the power of knowledge seeking?
And lots of rolls.
I'm pretty sure no. So, do you guys want to do anything in there? Want to read any of the...
Sure. I don't know.
You can make another inspection if you want.
Yeah, sure.
And if you guys want to help each other, you can get bonuses.
Yeah, sure. We should do that. Yeah, I'm gonna help Meredith figure stuff out because it seems like she's having a hard time.
All right, let's hear a roll. What numbers do we got?
Okay, so
19
Meredith
on
roll-
investigation.
yeah, I rolled 19 on investigation.
There is something written at the dais where the hands are held out.
Okay, I would like to read these things.
All right, so at the very base of the shrine, where you would normally sit down, like kneel to pray if you were giving an offering, there is a spell written into the dais, into the floor. And on the hands themselves, it says "Pray and be rewarded" is written in common, but it's also written in Comic Sans.
Naturally. Also, there's a little plaque behind that that says the best things in life are actually really expensive.
in common it says read to go, and then it has a spell written in. If you can read Draconic, or the language spells are written in, you can understand it if you're a caster.
I'm a caster. I can read things.
I can't
So
read
technically,
things.
for flavor purposes, this is something really important about D&D. Magic is cast in Draconic. If it's regular magic, you can't speak the language because you can cast. It's like saying a magic word.
Yeah, you don't necessarily
Okay.
understand the language. You can just say it, basically.
Okay,
Draconic
so I
is
can't.
considered-
So can I read it or can I not read it?
Do you speak Draconic or do you cast spells?
He does cast
I do
spells.
cast spells.
You recognize that it is a spell, and you can make a knowledge arcana check to figure out how to use it.
Cool. Let's do that.
15.
Yeah, it is straight up a teleport spell. You sit down in a prayer position and you read the words, and you get teleported somewhere specific.
Cool. Cool. Is it just me or everyone?
It will teleport everyone in the shrine.
Okay. Cool. Let's do it.
Are you going to tell people that you're about to teleport them?
Hey, we're going. Bye.
All right.
Well, it's more like I just read the thing. I didn't. It's a spell. I read the thing. So, oops.
Does anybody want to attempt and resist being teleported? It's technically possible.
Yes.
All right.
Yay,
make
let's
Constitution
the party.
save.
Uh oh. Constitution
Oh, great.
save. of
She's
all
gonna
things.
win. She's gonna win.
20.
Let's party.
She got a natural 20. So it's a 28 total.
Huh.
Can't hear you. Push to talk.
I only want to mention this one time, favor. You don't get that the spell is malicious, and you can definitely stay behind, but are you sure?
Not really.
Not anymore.
Okay, so do you want to go with your friends? You feel
Do we
like you
wanna-
could resist if you wanted, but
Do
you
we
will
want
be.
to die separately or together? Do we want to die separately or together?
So why don't we let her roll a an insight check to see, since she rolled a natural 20 on the resistance, so she has this moment of insight, perhaps. Probably not a
Yeah.
lot of insight. 8.
Cool.
8.
Can someone roll persuasion?
You won't get teleported, but you will be separated from your friends. That's all you realize will happen if you.
Hmm.
Okay. So do you want to be all alone?
I guess don't resist then.
If you want to roll a new character, now's your chance.
I guess
Okay.
I can.
All right. So, Grace, do we want to die together or apart?
Those are the two options. Do we want to die together
All right,
or
all right.
or apart?
So we went in, and Grace knelt down and said a prayer in front of the naked Wang Jangler. And I guess we all teleported. So
Oh wait! You also said a prayer in addition to casting the spell.
Wasn't the spell the prayer?
No, there were two separate things, but since you did both, get 10 additional temporary hit points for praying at the shrine. And you are 100% aware that that is why you were awarded the points.
okay.
You can decide what he hears in his head when the god thanks him for praying.
Okay, let's see here. If at first you don't succeed, it's probably never going to happen.
Thanks.
Words of wisdom.
Yeah. Thanks. Yep.
and you feel uninspired.
Yeah, I certainly do. I'm kind of weirded out because there's a giant naked statue penis in my face.
But that's what you heard in your head.
Cool.
But you also felt like you were being thanked while taunted.
Like sands in an hourglass. You suck at the game.
All right, so
Okay.
everyone's teleported. Where do we go?
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Nuclear Fire says we could all do 40K. We won't need backstories because we'll all die. You still need a backstory, even if you die.
You need a lot of them. You need a lot of backstory.
Because then we have to follow it with a 40K ghost story. Are there ghosts in 40K?
I mean, there are now.
Is World of Warcraft still playing?
Please move them to 27A.
Okay. I was still following Bud, so I guess I just timed out at some point. I don't even know if I died.
We're still playing World of Warcraft? What the fuck?
It's just in the background, and I saw it was blinking.
Great.
All right. What? 27A?
Yes.
God damn.
Okay, so everyone, once you are teleported, you are fully healed and have a full rest, and all of your spells are returned.
Huzzah.
You can maintain any temporary hit points you were awarded. Any negative debuffs that would have gone away over time are now gone.
So I should have a +8 and also some kind of plus for when I ate that weird soup stuff. The punch. Party punch.
No, the punch gave you advantage on the fight with the Ponicorn.
Oh, just that fight. Okay.
Yeah, so it's, with the punch, the big things, if you roll the 1, you had to make a save and die versus poison. If you succeeded at the save, you would lose temporary constitution, and the punch would no longer work on you. If you roll the 20, you get to put 1 point into any stat of your choice, and the punch will no longer work. So if Gandora drank it again, it would be like dirty sponge water.
So I could just keep drinking it till I die or win.
Yeah, I guess.
Keep drinking it till I die or don't.
It's called Don't Tease the Magical Artifact. So if you want to do it,
Don't tease the
I get
magical
creative. I never say no. I just get creative.
Like us cutting down the doors.
So the room you're in beforehand, it looks like a very nice waiting room. It just has some sweet couches and some mints
It's a
and
doctor's
tea.
office.
Like a doctor's office.
Yeah, but it doesn't smell like death. It's more like I don't know, a waiting room for something really cool.
What kind of doctor's office are you going to? Are you sure it's not a morgue?
Maybe you just have a really bad nose.
Maybe your nose is full of death.
No,
Doctor's
just-
office? Dude, sick people have a smell.
yeah, you can totally smell sickness.
It's like I can only explain it as a minor sourness.
That's why I usually
yeah.
won't go into a doctor's office. It's like when we went to when we went there with Kat the other day. It was like, yeah, I smelled it all over inside there, all the sickness.
Yeah, like rotten fruit and iodine mixed together.
Jesus, fuck.
Yeah.
Having a good sense of smell has some really shitty downsides.
You get to smell the dying old people.
Yeah, like no, I've been able to tell when like I would be standing next to someone at like a business meeting, and I knew that they were really really sick before they even knew.
They're just gonna hire you as like a cancer.
Yeah, I
sniffing
kind of
dog.
like those cancer dogs that come up and you're like, yep, sorry, you're gonna die, buddy.
You died. I'll give you about 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's good knowing you.
That's horrible.
All right,
Anyway,
all right. So we're in here.
We're in a waiting room.
I think Necron would be curious about
I'll be right
where
back.
he is. Copy.
Okay, we won't advance until you get back.
All right.
Cool.
It is definitely a waiting room. The hallway even has like arrows and lights that like move down the hallway, like urging you forward. It kind of has a technological look as you look down the hallway, like black walls and little neon streets.
Cool. I think
Again,
Necron.
Necron doesn't know what neon is, but
No.
just so you can picture it.
I think he would sit in one of the comfy looking chairs. How comfy
But
is
if
it?
it's mint tea, he would like that.
Where's the mint tea?
It's on the table. There's like a little tea set and everything.
All right, he's
But
gonna go up.
the tea set is black and it has little skulls instead of cute sconces on it.
You say
Alright.
there's hot dogs?
He's gonna
Is there a hot
investigate
dog
it.
cart?
He's investigating the tea. He rolled
I
a
didn't
6.
say that, but there are hot dogs now.
He rolled a
There-
6.
Is there a hot dog vendor like selling?
Does the
hot
tea
dogs
look
out of a
good?
cart?
It looks like water with some leaves in it. He doesn't know.
All
Eat
right.
the hot dog.
All right. I think he'll smell the mintiness and he'll still take a swig. I imagine he's really into mint.
It's really good.
Okay. Is there any of the mint tea like stuff that he can stash?
Yeah, on the table there's like some mint leaves in a little jar next
Alright.
to a strainer.
How much?
Like that much?
A handful?
Yeah, about a handful.
Yeah.
It's like a little sugar bowl.
What's a drug term I can use for this?
Cocaine.
No. The weight measure. What's
Graham,
No, it wouldn't be grams. It's an eighth or whatever. What's a big?
Oh yeah, it'd be an eighth of tea. That's funny.
Okay.
And a little eight ball of ground up mint leaf. Oh yeah, that's nice mint. Ugh.
Super tasty mint tea. All right, it's an
You
8
just-
ball of
just
super
snorting-
tasty mint tea.
You're just snorting mint leaf.
Yeah,
Ground up mint leaf.
it's like, fuck yeah.
That's great.
Oh yeah, that feels good.
Well, I mean, like he's always putting it in his beard, anyways, right?
You can smell the inside of my
Yeah.
eyes.
He's even got little. You can actually switch out some of the older leaves. Some of
Yeah,
that
yeah.
stuff.
So that's what he's doing. He's just like rubbing it in his face. He's like, yo, this is so much fresher than that shit that traveled with me through the time vortex and was recreated by the ship's matrix, with the accurate staleness of how long it's been.
Are we waiting on?
It's like a bad photocopy of the mint. Each time he goes in and out of the wall, you can just tell it's just a little bit off.
Did you say you're back?
Rex?
Yeah.
Yay! All right. So I took an 8 ball of mint and had some nice mint tea. I'm sitting comfortably in front of the thing, inspecting it. Are there any drawers I can check for more tea?
Yeah. There's like a credenza at the back of the room.
Denza.
All right, I'm
Like a
going to
bunch
the
of
back of the
drawers
room.
on it.
I'm gonna check all the drawers.
There's like lots of tea.
Oh, bro. All
I-
right, he's gonna
Be
load up.
civilized, Necron.
How
You
did
can't
we
rummage
get
through all
there?
the drawers.
We were
There's like 8
teleported. Remember?
pounds of tea in these drawers.
8 pounds.
Oh,
Yeah, like
Alright.
100 different varieties. Like if you name it and it's not disgusting, there's probably a tea for it.
All
If
right.
you name it, it's not disgusting.
All right, so he's got 8 pounds of 8 balls of super tasty teas.
We'll call it a large but finite variety of tea.
Okay, copy. Looks like Kat just got her PC back. What happened to your PC? You were just in there. How did you lose your PC? It's giant, Kat. All right,
Cat,
so I've emptied out the entire stock of tea from this place. What are you guys doing?
I'm just
Eating a hot dog.
sipping some tea and reading a magazine.
Okay, Shell's eating a hot dog. Grace is
You know-
sipping on tea. Meredith, what are you doing?
And I got a hot dog from the nice hot dog vendor that's standing in the corner.
sipping on tea.
We don't feel very encouraged to go anywhere. We're just like, this is like the nicest room ever. Why couldn't they
Yeah.
done that in our fucking
Civilized
ship?
for once.
you guys hear a buzz from down the hallway.
Is it like at a doctor's office buzz?
Kinda, yeah. And
Solve
then,
itself.
the ceiling opens up and a guy hanging from a noose drops down. And it moves through the ceiling like and he looks down at
Is
you.
this you? Wait, out of
Is
game.
he-
Is this you
like-
trying
No,
to
this
get
is
us out of the
happening.
room?
Wait, so that cut out. What looks down at us?
What's happening?
Is he
There's a
still
guy
alive?
hanging on a noose on the ceiling.
At the end of the corridor, the hallway, there was a loud buzz. The ceiling opened, and a clown hung from a noose fell out from the ceiling. And then the rope moved forward to a groove you didn't notice before in the ceiling, and the hanged clown is just moving closer to you.
Is he alive?
Close the
The rope
door.
stops a few feet from you, and looks up, and yeah, it's alive.
Hello, good sir. How are you today?
It's the
How
talking
long have you
bird
guys
again.
been waiting here?
Just a little while. It's a lovely lobby you have here.
You want some advice?
Sure.
And don't tell them the cake tastes like shit. Yeah.
My character laughed.
Like Necron,
Horrible laugh.
Necron
So
would
funny.
come up and be like, "Is there anything I could do that would make you more miserable?"
Yeah, you can keep talking.
Okay. Well, could you tell me about your parents?
This is so ridiculous.
If you, I'm here to ask if you want your turn now or like later.
What kind of turn?
Okay, so I guess we're gonna go with now.
Oh, no.
When you're ready, just go through the door. In about 10 minutes, everything in here will be lava.
Oh, like in this whole room?
I don't know. You can stay and find out later. And the hanged guy just zips back across the ceiling.
Can I
You
do
hear
a
the loud
Can I do a
buzzing.
dexterity save to stop him?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Leave the poor secretary alone.
I want to keep talking to him because it seemed like he really wasn't enjoying it.
You wouldn't throw up both two different sides of the "I cause other people pain" coin.
No, I think he would look to torment the clown.
All right, so
No, I love.
it's
like,
a 14 dexterity. Was that
yeah,
enough for me
yeah, but you,
to cut him down?
No, but you snagged his pant leg. And
Oh,
he's
no,
starting
please
to
don't
like
All right.
like move out because you're not moving. It's moving.
Okay.
I
Do
also
I
grab
need to
onto
do a
his
grapple check?
double grapple check.
Strength? Oh, did you what was
I rolled
yours? She did 14 too, so she's got the other pant leg.
We both got his legs.
Two strengths. Two strength
The crowd
checks.
cannot
All right, I'm
agree.
doing a strength check on Necron.
You know, in most doctors' offices, they wouldn't appreciate you.
All right, Necron got a 19. Shell got a
Probably be
15.
arrested.
You hear a loud popping noise as it sounds like his spine just separated at the neck and it starts stretching out as the cord keeps pulling it back. And he's like, "Oh, isn't that cool? People, cut the fucking rope in their soul."
All right. Okay.
Let the man go.
I don't think we would. I think this is very intriguing. He's still talking.
I heard his attempt to tell me to cut the rope, and I throw one of my axes at it.
Okay, and she got a 9.
For fuck's sake.
Wait, is this the wrong axe? I think I'm supposed to do this, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you
try
did the
try
damage.
The other axe.
Yeah.
No,
Did it
I
hit?
like this one.
The hand axe, 11.
I'm just imagining her throwing her.
She's
great
just got
axe.
one hand on this guy's leg while his neck's stretching out, and she's throwing an
Roll
axe
again.
towards his head.
Rolled again.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
sipping tea, watching this all unfold. And
She got a 22.
I have ammo. I don't know what it's doing.
There we go. Okay. Giving you advantage to be nice.
She wants to be a
Yeah,
full
you cut down
Nico,
the
not
rope
just
and
the
it
ears. Oh,
flops to
gotcha.
the ground and his
The tail
head
too,
is
huh?
like at an angle and the neck is stretched out. There's a little bit of bone protruding out from the side now.
What happened?
I cut through the rope so he would fall down, and was successful.
Okay, so he fell down.
People.
I did it. We have a new clown friend.
It's- okay,
You violently maimed.
Jacob Toggy's telling me he found a girlfriend, I guess, that wants to be a real cat girl. So that's interesting new knowledge for us. And Okay, so what should we talk about with him? I think that I would put him on my shoulders and just keep talking to him while I walk down the hall.
Is he dead?
No, he still can hear me. So I'm just gonna hold him on my shoulders and keep on asking him questions. And I'm gonna carry him with me.
We might as well.
The clown, when you go to pick him up, the clown, with its own arms, reaches into its pocket, pulls out an axe, and cuts off its own head.
Oh.
And the arms go down, and the head looks up, and it's like, just fucking take this!
What did he give us?
His head.
His head.
Oh, his head.
is like,
Okay.
the corpse is giving you the finger, but it's not moving anymore.
Can I
Okay.
take his axe?
Yeah, it's a basic great axe.
Cool, I can have the great axe.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna take his axe and pick up the axe that I threw.
Okay, cool. And
I'll
I'll
see if I can add it to my inventory.
I've got his head, and then I'd probably pick up his body and put it back on and be like, "Boo, boo, 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 boo." And I'm like, okay, this is easier anyways. And then and I've just kind of hold it in front of me, still talking to it, because it seemed annoyed by that while we go down the hall.
Leave the room.
No,
if
we're leaving the
clown is
room
right about
still.
the lava.
I
Okay,
mean, the whole
good,
time
good.
I've been walking down the hall. Okay, like, so there's a door here. Do we want to open it?
Yeah,
Did
go
it
ahead.
open automatically?
If you approach the door, it will open automatically, like a slide. And
Okay.
it makes like a
All right.
sound
What
as it opens.
this other door in front of us? Does it look special in real life or just on here?
When you open the first door, you hear a sound like an engine starting up, and the hallway starts lighting up in segments, like something big's about to happen.
All right, I'm gonna
I-
ask the head if there's anything I should know about this spot.
Probably a whole bunch of stuff. The
Alright.
doors fly open with the sound of a
Thank you.
gunshot.
Can I search the pockets of the clown before I leave the room?
No, the clown's body seems to have disappeared.
Oh.
Okay, so the door shot open, you say?
Yes.
Okay, so I see a big ass room apparently.
So this room is humongous. It definitely looks like something modern, with a lot of metal and plastic everywhere. The pillars go from the ground to the ceiling. They are solid black with purple tubing going up them. It glows like neon.
Okay.
Is this a giant like queue line at the doctor's office or the DMV?
It's all of those are pillars with a variety of different colors. Actually, if you look around, they go from the ground to the ceiling, and there's these spiraling things that go up them.
Okay. And interesting new knowledge about cat girls if you're interested in the Twitch chat. And then we've got can I roll a persuasion to convince the head to tell me something about what to expect when expecting?
Yeah, sure.
Examine the pole.
Right, it would be persuasion, right? Okay. Where is that? Where is it?
Let me roll to determine how much it would know.
All right, I got 16. And I'm gonna use my inspiration to increase that to an 18. I can't hear you.
It's the clown's like, oh, it's a trap. Unfortunately, it's not very dangerous, just annoying. Oh, go on. Trick one of your stupid friends into walking through. You'll figure it out really
Roll the head through the center of the room.
Do it.
Yeah.
The bowl of the head through the center of the room.
Yeah, I like this. One of my friends. I'm like, okay, friend, and I'm gonna toss him towards it.
You move it. You throw him towards one of the pillars. As he goes through it, he appears to vanish and come out rolling in a different direction from another one of the pillars. This appears to happen around the room a few times, and you hear him screaming curse words until he comes out of the pillars again and smacks into the wall next to Necron.
All right, he's gonna pick him up, and he's like, "Neat." Would you like to
Don't
tell me
touch the
anything
pillars.
more about it?
Man, reacts differently based on who goes through it.
Throw him again.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna toss him
Who's
through it
ready?
again.
Throw him again.
Same exact effect, hilariously. Ah! You can't really follow where he goes. But he doesn't always teleport when he goes through the pillars. You do pick up on that.
So he slams into it sometimes?
No, he
I'm
just
pretty sure
goes through
Zorak
them.
is an
Like,
expert.
He's going between
He just
pillars.
doesn't want to admit it.
Sometimes when he goes between pillars, he teleports to another set. Other times he goes through it. They're just
Okay. Is there like an obvious door on the edges of the room?
on the other side of the room. Yeah, there's a humongous staircase and a really elaborate door.
Okay. Is there anything stopping us from just kind of walking in between the pillars and not touching them?
No, nothing at all. It looks completely unobstructed, just like when he threw the head between the pillars and it vanished. So
All right,
he said something different would happen when you went through it.
all right. So I just walk between the pillars instead of into the pillars. Then.
Yeah, that's what I meant was between them. When you walk between the first one, you're fine, but the second one, you immediately walk back out where you started.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought it was when he touched the individual pillars he teleported, not when you walk between.
Okay,
them.
through. So like anytime he's going between those. All right, and then
Okay.
So you end up walking back out where you came in.
Okay,
You're not sure how or where you got turned around. You're kind of confused.
I'm gonna do an Arcana check. 15.
You can actually tell that there's some markings that denote which areas will teleport.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna look and try and find the next one that won't teleport me.
All right, so here's how it works. Every 5 squares, you have to make a perception check, and the number you want to hit is 13.
Okay. So
It's basically going to take 2 attempts.
all right, I guess I'll tell them to look for the markers. Can I describe the markers to them?
Yeah, you could point at it.
All right, this is good. This one's bad.
Thanks, Necron.
Oh, the leader.
All right, and all right. So I went through that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay,
So you
perception
would probably
check.
say, walk where I walk.
Okay, walk where I walk, unless I fuck up, right? All right, there. I rolled a 7.
Okay, so you walk right back out where you came in from.
Okay, so back here. Or is
Yeah,
it-
yeah. As soon as you fail to save, it's like you're walking and you're just back at the door again.
All right, then I'll try the other direction. I was like, walk where I walk. Right, shell. It ended up popping back too. All right.
So legit completely just followed you through the teleports.
Yep. She probably would have just thought it was badass. Are you guys?
That was really cool.
So
Can you do it
Meredith
again?
and Grace, are you guys doing anything on your own? Are you gonna try? And,
I'm just gonna, watch you, and there's no need for all of us to die.
All right, so I got a 24 on this one. Cool. So I make it to the
One
next
more.
layer.
Yeah.
All right, so me and Shell, we're up there. Hopefully you two back there are paying attention.
Yep, definitely.
That was in character, by the way.
Absolutely.
Oh dear.
It'll be fine.
There's a wall of text in Twitch chat. Oh, let's hear one second.
I'm afraid to look at it. I will go ahead.
Well, maybe if you combine the fact that I'm part Japanese, know the language to an intermediate level, and quite familiar with anime manga culture. In fact, actively watching this stream has cut into my usual Thursday of catching up on anime simulcasts on Crunchyroll. I mean, you could just get more ADD, Zarek. You could do it all.
I remember being that passionate about my hobbies. You must be like younger than me because I smoke way too much weed to care that much.
Nuclear Fire
Depression, man.
Death Corps of Krieg is the name given to all of the Astra Militarin regiments that originate from the devastated post-nuclear death world of Krieg in the Sigmund Tempestus. Krieg was the site of rebellion against the Imperial men over 15,000 or 1,500 standard years ago in the 40th millennium. What is this from, Krieg?
Meanwhile, in another universe.
Meanwhile, I'm like, wow. And I digress. I will do another check.
All of that was just Necron just dribbling about nonsense.
Necron's just remembering
he just
a
had
past
a moment
life.
there where he was just like spewing nonsense.
I mean, I do have stuff queued up on Crunchyroll for after game, but I think we want to see what happens next, right?
Yeah, eventually. Let's see here.
Yes, let us expedite.
Perception. I perceive 18.
You make it to the big, humongous staircase.
Ta-da-da, da-da-da-da.
I followed him, so.
There we go. But see, I told you guys. And then I pull out the head and be like, got anything to say about this place? I'll roll charisma.
1 second, I gotta check my notes for something.
Did you call the head Al Roker?
Owl broker?
I thought you called the head
Like
Al
someone who
Roker.
sells owls? Like used owls?
Okay, I'm good.
No! Used owl! What did you do to that owl to make it used?
You know,
Go ahead.
What
I
happened
pull
to that
out
owl?
the retired owl broker from my backpack and I ask him with a very unpersuasive 8
It's just
if
a
he has
small
any more
leprechaun with a
information.
couple of owls. What
Oh.
did you do to that owl to make it used? Oh God!
Okay, so go on, Troa. Don't feel distracted by our owl brokering. or the bitter
So,
trench
yeah.
warfare.
as you get to the dais, it says that there's a booming voice. You have not yet solved the puzzle of the soft birthday party.
Cool. I don't know what that means.
Too bad! And there's a flash of light, and we're gonna move them for a moment
Fuck.
to the room with the number 10 at the very top of it.
Oh fuck.
What happened?
The booming voice said you have not yet completed the puzzle of the soft birthday party.
Okay.
For anyone unfamiliar with the term, a soft birthday party is like a super simple birthday with like cake and a bounce house and a pony and
So should they go directly into the room 10?
What?
yeah,
I'm looking this up because that did not help me.
Ask the clown.
It's
head
from
about
Letterkenny.
What that means.
and it's hilarious. Every year, one of those kids in the show, their mom used to give them this really lame ass birthday. So to celebrate it every year, they have to recreate the lamest party they can. And it's really funny.
It says that it's a birthday party with unmanly things, like pink sparkly things. Yes?
I've heard it described different ways, but yeah, like just a really simple, basic birthday party. Like so by the book, it's boring. But that's what we have here.
All right.
Cool.
North side for everyone. Is that where we show up?
Yeah, we're starting up at the north side. So I want you guys to imagine like a Chuck E. Cheese, but like bad.
So
Or
like Chuck
so
E.
bad,
Cheese
the regular,
Like Chuck E.
No.
Cheese.
like a Chuck E. Cheese,
2.0.
This is like a Chuck E. Cheese just before one of those videos that hits YouTube. That is OMG, you wouldn't believe what happened at Chuck E. Cheese on it.
So right before the very large white trash moms start beating the shit out of Chuck E.
So here's the overall problem. There are a bunch of kids in the room, bunch of different parties. Every kid is crying and unhappy. No one is having a good time.
Here?
There are magicians that are doing a bad job at doing their tricks. There are clowns that aren't. And the parents are just arguing with each other, like, consistently. They're yelling at the clowns and the magicians
no
for
idea what
sucking and yelling
Snowbiz
at their
pizza
kids
is.
for
What
not
is it,
enjoying
Zach?
what they were given. It's just awful. And that's
Okay.
what's happening.
If I try to speak to the group as a whole and like use persuasion or deception, does that like diminish my effectiveness at all, or?
Only if you're actively trying to deceive them. You can just talk to them. They're your party member.
Oh, this is our party? Oh, jeez.
Well, you're okay. I should differentiate. You mean the party like the soft birthday party? I understand. Okay. Yes, you can attempt to talk to anybody.
Does it?
Okay.
What if he tries to talk to everyone? If he like shouts?
Oh,
Like-
no one,
like-
no one will answer you if you just talk
Okay.
generally. You're in a loud place with children and tired.
Okay,
parents.
is there anyone around who looks like they're in charge? Is there like a guy in a mouse costume or anything?
In a mouse costume. That's
That guy looks like he's in charge.
You look like you're in charge. You're wearing mouse tits.
Is
Yeah,
there,
it's. Hold on. Oh God, hold on.
is there like a one person that
I'm
looks
so
like
curious
they're more
about your
important than
natural
they're standing out the
inclination to call someone dressed as a mouse.
I don't know. Like somebody who stands out more than just every yelling parent or every terrible magician. I gotta start somewhere.
No, it's good. It's good. I mean, look for the big ass mouse. You know.
You know, at least there's only one guy in a mouse costume, probably.
All right, it's this Showbiz Pizza,
Man, it used to
basically
be
exactly the same
everywhere.
kind of thing that Chuck E. Cheese, but mascot is a bear.
used to have to
Think
support
Five Nights at Freddy's.
real.
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
Okay.
Oh,
Did anyone ever see that picture of that dog called Stare Dog, and it was like it was a dog that had frozen to death, and someone took a picture of it. And it looked like it was staring at something that wasn't there. It was like super viral for a while.
That's so terrible.
That is what this mascot looks like.
so it's
a dog frozen to death.
okay. So he's just staring, then frozen.
I really want to
Okay.
find this picture. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead. Oh man.
Ah, jeez.
My life is a mess.
Come on, you gotta feel better. It's been a good night, man.
My life is a fucking
You're like, this is the highlight of my fucking day. What is wrong with
like,
me?
what a world. What a world where owl brokers and dead dogs frozen to death are the epitome of my evil. Oh fuck my life.
That's what the mascot looks like. Only it's filled in.
Oh, that's terrible! Why would you show that to me? That's horrible.
What?
It's so horrible.
What is it even?
It's a frozen dead dog.
God.
I actually didn't know what it was when I first stumbled across it.
What is wrong with you? Why would you do that?
Why are its eyes so big?
It's
I
horrible.
told you it looks demented. That's what the costume head looks like. That's what the
Okay,
mascot is.
so it looks like that.
You want to share that on screen?
I did.
No. Oh no.
They have to know what it looks like. I mean, they're talking about making real life cat girls. I think they can handle that shit.
Oh god.
With staples, anything is
With
possible.
staples.
At your
Jacob,
favorite
is she
Staples
gonna use
and
staples to
possible.
turn herself into a real life cat girl? All
I'm
right.
sorry, what did I miss?
Oh, it's in the Twitch chat. You'll have to read it if you want to catch up on it.
Dead dogs and staple gun.
That's what he asked if there was a Chuck E. Cheese like mascot, and I said yes, and I finally found the picture I was looking for.
Okay. Does he look important, or is he like smoking a blunt in the corner?
He's doing a very bad job of not making kids cry.
What with that face?
His name is
Can I walk up
Stabby.
to the horrible?
His
looking
name
man?
is Stabby. Does he
No,
have a knife?
Scabby.
Oh, Scabby. Stabby. Ha! Come on, little kids.
Wait, Scabby?
Scabby.
No, it's something K. Skabby.
Okay, okay. Well, that's perfectly innocuous then.
Great. Can I walk up to the horrible figure and try to greet him without throwing up?
Absolutely.
The look on my face is like I'm trying not to puke when I'm talking to him, but I also am trying to look professional.
All right. Go for it.
Yeah, when he responds to you, it's definitely a guy talking through a mask. And he's like, yeah, make these freaking kids stop crying.
I mean, we could either be nice to them or I could give you a knife. Your pick.
Oh, I will so get fired if I kill another kid. No.
Another one. Ooh, someone's a professional.
I quit it.
I quit.
It was.
I plead the fifth. Hey Meredith, you wanna go like make kids happy? That seems to be in
man.
fucking character for
So
your
whose
character.
birthday
Is that
whose
not
birthday
animal
is it?
handling? I think that's animal
It is
handling.
basically animal handling. Shell,
Please
Meredith,
let that work.
this is your time to
I
shine.
already rolled charisma and got a 7. There's nothing I can do.
I feel like
friends.
Necron is just gonna sit back and enjoy watching this
Holy
torture that's happening right now.
I handle all of the children.
Necron is
Children.
never. He's
Children
never.
are animals.
He's never what?
I don't see why not.
He's
She's rolled a
never.
natural 20, and she has a +4.
Alright.
What? Animal handling?
24. Oh, natural 20 with a +4. Animal handling for the children.
All right, yeah. So you start skipping through the room. You pick up like a tambourine, and you start like just singing a really, really catchy song.
Y'all
And
want to
one
hear
of the
my
kids
bagpipes? I can play my bagpipes.
Yeah, it's
Do
like
it.
like you do like the rattling bug. You're just going around getting the kids to jump.
The rattling
hey,
bog.
killing stuff, stabbing people.
The standard way to entertain children.
Minutes, you have all the kids laughing and clapping their hands.
I can't believe animal handling works on children.
You just don't have children. I don't
I
know
don't-
that
I'm
Troa
glad
would
I
have
don't.
realized that was the right role unless he'd been spending so much time with me and my kids lately.
I was just gonna lie to the kid that he would tell him he was happy, and then him
That
having
works
a
too.
party, But all right.
The
I mean, that's-
entertainers are now surrounding you. They look angry.
Oh no.
like,
Here's
"What
the
are you
gold,
doing?
Shut up.
What are you doing
Maybe-
taking away our
Shut
work?
up.
Maybe
No,
if
I
you
just-
did
I
jobs
just start going
correctly,
to them
I
and
wouldn't
handing
have
them
to
each
do
a gold
it.
piece.
Oh,
and
Grace,
telling them to shut
Grace, what if you tried to convince them that you're their new employer?
up. Yes. Oh, this is a wonderful idea. Oh,
All right, roll
I,
bluff or deception.
yes, I'm gonna convince them that there's new management and this is how we're doing
New
things now.
management. No, one
Why?
critical fail.
Not only do they not believe you, they try to fucking stab you. That's how that shit works.
No, I just start handing people gold and telling them to shut up.
Yeah, they take the gold and they just kind of sit down.
Good. I give them each a piece of gold and shut up. Here's your raise. Shut up.
All right,
Here's
so
your
that's
raise.
gonna be about 30 pieces of gold.
Okay,
Fuck.
30 pieces of gold
Fine.
to give them a
You
raise.
You don't have to
Anyway.
handle it that way if you don't want to, but that's what it's gonna cost.
Yeah, but you had a critical
No,
fail
like,
if you
this
want to
is fine.
reverse it
I'm
that way.
happy. No, I'm happy about it. This is fine. It's not
That's
like
a
I was
boss
doing anything
move
with the
right
money.
there. It's a boss
Yeah,
move.
right. I agree.
Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Here's some money!
Here's somebody. Shut up.
Alright, so you divvied out a gold piece to everyone. Here's a raise for you. Here's a raise for you. Here's a raise for you. You guys are doing such a great job.
Yeah. I mean, that's not true, but I don't want them to stab me. So.
People are fucking weird.
Who said that? Was it the fucking head in the bag? That was
Necron.
It says you.
It's like you took the most beautiful world view away from him by making the children laughing and happy, and then making the stupid employees happy. This is the worst.
Necron goes, yeah, watch this. And he takes the flat of his axe and hits one of the parents in the face, and all the kids around it point at the parent and start laughing.
Oh my god.
That's great. That's wonderful. I'm happy about this. Give the parent a call. Here's some money. Shut up.
The parent says, thank you for making my kid shut up while it's bleeding.
Just like finally.
Okay, good. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Oh,
Alright, so everyone in the room disappears, and you find yourself standing back in the chamber.
In which one? 25?
The one we were in just before, number 29.
Are we beginning of the chamber at the end?
Well, you were at the dais at 25, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, we just teleport back there.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, is he gonna make us go through the whole dungeon again?
Solve
I was like, oh
money
shit.
like a proper. Solve my problems with money like a proper noble.
All right. So
you hear from the other side of the door, shit already? Hold on. Okay, it's ready. You can come in.
is there lava? Do we smell lava? Was it alive?
No, the door, the S mark opens up. There's a door at the end of the dais. You're just noticing now.
All right, so it opens up and it's like da da da. Does it make that sound?
Yes, it does. And you hear little popping sounds and confetti spurts out of the wall. Soft, upbeat music you can hear playing from the other side of the door.
We did it, says Joe, who did absolutely.
Wait, can we... 1 second. I think actually it should play the John Cena theme song.
Yes.
For my viewers, I'm gonna play it real quick. John...
No, please don't make it loud.
All right, John Cena theme song.
This is nothing.
1 sec. All right, but what you can describe what happens, but they're gonna hear the John Cena theme song. All right, and then we see big doors, right? Are those open too?
No, not yet. There's a picture of a dragon eating cake, and then you hear the god of wine and cake itself say a little poem for you, and I'll give it to Joe so he can say it.
Putting him on the spot. Quick, we need poetry.
Okay, we've got the John Cena song going for everyone. I don't know why it came through my head, but the moment you said, "Oh, the door," it was exciting. The door's open. John Cena!
I just texted it to you, Gandora. What does it say? Does that sound party godlike?
Let's see here. Sure, go for it.
I thought you'd do the voice.
Okay, yeah, sure. The dragon sits on my party horde. Corruption rose as my sadness soared. Destroy the dragon for party's sake, and again shall flow my wine and cake.
I have that right.
So we're still not gonna have that.
Yes, I'll post it in chat.
And then the John Cena theme
Why is there a
fades
sad
out.
dog?
That's what the mascot looks like.
What?
No, it's not sad. It's dead and frozen.
That's worse somehow.
Oh god.
Guys.
So
I'm gonna remove it now. It's really freaking.
I want the party god to actually give us it in writing, like on a piece of paper, because that'd be funny.
Sure. Well, is he actually there? Did they go in the room? Is that what happened?
No, not yet. That was what happened, and the doors slowly start to open.
All right, the doors slowly start to open. He handed us a note, and we heard him say it. Right.
Well, it was just the booming sound just echoed in the air. It was like being spoken.
And then a little note fell from the
a
ceiling.
little piece of confetti like fluttered down.
Yeah, and it's got it written on it.
It's a piece of notebook paper that was like torn out, and you can even see little puncture holes on it.
Totally.
And it's written in pencil.
In pencil.
And it's not really good pencil, so it's hard to read.
Yeah. It's like he scribbled it. He was like, "Shit, I wasn't ready." Just like he said.
I didn't have this. Fuck. Get his lawyer to like check it real fast.
You're noticing a couple of the confetti cannons didn't fire because they weren't loaded.
Yeah, I hadn't heard.
Oh man.
I don't think I've watched.
So he said we have to kill a dragon to solve his
the
problem.
dead.
He said, "The dragon sits on my party horde. Corruption rose is my sadness sword. Destroy the dragon for party's sake, and again shall flow my wine and."
All right, is there a dragon in here?
Where's the dragon?
Oh, so you go into the room. Yeah, the door's open. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh fuck, it's in here.
Yeah, we go in the room.
The door behind you closes, and the lights go dark. There is a loud, audible click. When the lights rise, you find yourself in a large, spacious cavern. You're not sure exactly how high up it goes, but it's definitely dark and black up there. Dotted around the rooms are hanging orbs of blue glowing light, blue glowing light all over the place. And the smell in the air is acidic. It like burns when you breathe in through your nose. And there it is, in front of you. A giant black dragon with white clown paint on its face and a humongous bulbous cloud nose and a giant orange afro.
This is both terrifying and hilarious.
Meredith, it's time to animal tame.
Oh, and yes, its claws are painted.
Can I tame it? Please?
Try and tame the dragon.
Is it my
I roll to
turn?
assist.
Yeah, go up and have a conversation with this dragon. So you probably want to
Pet its head.
What?
Oh, that's 13. Oh no.
I rolled to
Oh,
assist with
no.
my 9.
So what do you do to try and tame it, Rex?
I calmly walk up to it and try to start a conversation.
And what do you say?
Be like,
Similar to the
hey,
previous one.
how are you? And then, are you listening me?
I'm here for the party!
Holy crap, it talks.
The dragon, what do you...
You're here for the party?
I wasn't expecting it
Oh,
to
yeah.
sign.
It's my favorite type of party because my favorite food is being served.
Ooh, what's your favorite food?
Is it people?
Idiots.
Idiots.
Idiots? Is that so?
It's you! I was gonna wait and make you guess, but it's you! I'm going to kill you and eat you.
Yay, says Shell, jumping up and down. Definitely not
And
understanding.
then I kind of go to the side. Shell, that's not a good thing. Sweetie.
But it says.
Me first, please.
All right, and I'm investigating. I roll an 11. Do I see anything in this room that matters?
You see that the room's big enough for the dragon to fly a little bit if it wanted to.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
And then the DM said, "Roll initiative."
No,
We're
no.
gonna
Wait, you gotta tell me. You gotta tell me the stats on the dragon. Give me what kind of
Oh
dragon.
yeah, place down an adult black dragon. There's a few modifications for it. I have written down.
Initiative?
Okay.
Isn't that intelligence?
No, you don't have to worry about initiative, guys. It rolls automatically. I just need to get this encounter actually put in. Find the encounter. Go to the book of dead things. All right. You say a black dragon, adult black dragon. Oh Jesus! You really don't like this party, do you?
There's a couple things different about it. That involves its breath weapon and its secret weakness.
It better blow fucking confetti when it breathes.
Okay.
Confetti better come out of that mouth.
All right. What's it called though?
Oh, it's a clown dragon.
Okay.
Of course it is.
Pretty big.
Oh fuck.
Let me get it in the right spot. Here he comes. Da,
fuck.
da, 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 da. John Cena starts playing again.
Oh, we're so fucked.
Here comes.
Grace is just over at the door, like, oh god,
Alright.
we're fucked. We're so dead. Fuck. Just like about to lose it.
Holy crap.
All right, and we're rolling. We're rolling. Grace, you get to go first. What do you do?
I mean, besides die, okay, so we're definitely gonna die, so,
I checked the numbers. The party is capable of killing an adult black dragon.
cool.
Notice
Capable and
there's nothing else in the room. There's nothing else in the room.
capable and can we actually do it are different things. Cool. So I'm gonna start with yeah. Okay. I'm gonna start with
Zorak, I want a PM to see your mouse pad. Seems like it's probably otherwise would have to go in NSFW based on your description.
I started with Eldritch Blast and I completely missed.
You missed.
Cool.
You were so freaked out when you realized he was a dragon. This whole time.
I'm just over here sweating my ass off.
It makes sense. Shell, what do you do?
Sorry, I spaced out. He attacked.
Yeah, you can attack or whatever, you
No,
know.
did he attack? Did he already start combat?
But he looks like he's about to attack you.
Looks like he did. Okay.
He's rearing back. He just said he was gonna eat you guys, so you know.
Jill doesn't have a problem with that, but she sees that her other party members are attempting to murder the dragon and assumes that's what she's supposed to be doing too. And I missed. I get two
Nice.
swings.
Everyone's a little freaked out right now, apparently.
Second swing. Also a
That's
miss.
fine.
Miss. What were you saying, Troa? Look at
Yeah,
his
like,
face.
we're
He's
gonna-
like,
we're gonna
or we
choke
might
him
all
down."
die. Clown Dragon has a turn. Is there anything special I need to know about the Clown
She
Dragon
missed
before I
with an
go in
Yes,
this attack?
I
would
texted
use it
you.
in 18.
You can't keep rolling perfect 20s. There's no way for us to all roll perfect 20s in order to hit the damn thing. There's
I
Troa,
imagine
there's
we're
no
not-
way with this.
We're gonna. I'm sure he's not gonna kill us on purpose.
Well, I mean, you only have to roll a 20 to hit something if you don't have any advantages to hit, and that's only if you're doing melee and don't have any other way to attack.
All right, well, he's going to go attack Shell.
Oh, that's a keeper.
And he hits her. Then he does.
Imagine it shows you photos.
That's all on dice.
11 damage. Because you,
Huh, so I can
you
take, like,
absorbed
6
a lot of it.
Yeah.
Good job. Because he would have done 21 otherwise. Okay. And what does he say while he attacks?
Come here, food!
He's doing bite
Okay,
attack or slash
and the
attack?
Necron. Sounds good, Zarek. All right, Necron,
Oh, he
he's...
would use the bolt, definitely.
He's what?
The bolt?
You would use the bolt, the guiding bolt.
Yeah, yeah. That
Oh,
worked really well last time.
I gotcha.
Necron. So Necron's gonna say, I can't wait to bring you back for dinner. And he's referring to making the dragon make more cake in the ship for him as punishment. 28 on the attack. Somehow. Okay. And beep, beep, beep. Does 15 damage and now has... We all have advantage when we attack automatically. So hopefully that'll help.
Hopefully.
Okay.
That must have been a nuclear fire. All right, so Meredith, it's your turn. What are you gonna do to the clown dragon?
I'm gonna put this on myself.
Now, you could probably.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
Actually, the adult was supposed to be if we had 6 people. Switch it out with the young. Sorry, guys, my bad.
Oh, it's okay. I can just decrease the health of it.
Yeah, decrease the health and decrease the armor class by 1 and decrease the health by about 50.
Okay.
Also, it gets. Also, then it won't have its legendary resistance, which is ridiculous. That means
Oh
3
wow,
times
that
a day.
AC
If
is
it fails,
nuts.
it succeeds anyway. Yeah. This was only if the party was too big, so it's not that bad. I say we should also let that first attack hit, since we were using the wrong monster.
Which first attack?
Who was it that attacked the dragon first and missed?
Shell.
I did, and so did Shell.
Okay. Reroll your attacks.
Okay.
Whatever you want to hit is 8. There we go. That's a hit.
There you go. It's still gonna be tough.
There you go.
Excuse me.
A death
And-
corpse helmet.
And that's also a hit. Okay. I was gonna say, not getting hit on 18 feels weird.
It had a 19 AC. That's why I
So
was like,
mine is-
oh shit.
So my Elvish Blast does 10 plus 5. So
Cool.
15.
Oh shit. That thing's not gonna be able to hit me unless it rolls a 20. Oh fuck. Mine's a 20 AC. Fuck.
It's got a pretty high strength though, so it's got some bonuses to that. All right,
Yeah,
so all right, so it is your turn though, Meredith. I think, didn't you?
I put an effect on myself. I put what effect did I do?
The psychic damage one, looks like.
I think I did Wrathful Smite.
Hey, on your now that you're acting, I'm making you aware its next intention is to use its breath weapon. Like you can see it like.
Can I use my shield to like put up a defense?
You've never fought a dragon, but maybe.
Okay, well then I do that.
Okay. So she does that effect on herself and pulls her shield up.
What kind of shield is it?
It's just a shield.
But wasn't
No,
it?
wait,
It was like a metal riot shield, wasn't it?
Well, I never got it. You guys, I kept asking for it, but
No, you have
you
it.
never-
Regardless.
If it's a riot shield, yeah, you can actually. Riot shields give you cover if you duck behind them.
Yeah.
Okay,
You've
well,
got it.
all I have is a shield. So
Yeah, well, it's just because it's not in your inventory in game, you do have it. That's fine.
okay.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I duck for cover and yell, cover. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Cover. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Can I, if I stood behind her, would that cover me as well?
Bitch, you gotta
there
run
would
across the
be-
floor.
There would be a 25% miss chance if you did.
Okay.
All right.
That's better than getting hit.
So, Grace, it is your turn. So,
Okay, so I want to swing.
unfortunately, Necron can't do anything because his turn.
Okay, hold on. Let me double check my ability.
It wasn't until he took damage that he decided he wanted to breathe on you.
Cool. Okay, so there's that attack and that damage. And then I get to attack a second time with my X weapon.
You're
so I
subtracting
did-
the damage, right, Gandora?
What?
You're subtracting the damage?
Yeah, it's doing it.
Okay, cool.
Cool. So I did 9, and then I did 10, and then Can I run behind Meredith's shield without any opportunity attack?
Yeah, you haven't moved yet.
Okay, cool.
So the way this will work is, if after the acid hits you or doesn't, you'll roll a d4, and if you roll a 4, it misses you.
Cool.
All right, and then
I
Shell's
save?
turn next.
You're 50%, I think, with the tower shield.
Okay, cool.
So unless they changed it, the tower shields give what they call cover. Covers 50% miss chance on all ranged ability, no matter what they are.
Yeah, as long as you're utilizing it. Okay, so
You
Shell.
still get a save, and there's on top of that, there's a 50% miss chance.
Second goal.
And nuclear fire. Send me a picture of what a death core helmet would look like. Like, does anyone have that for streaming already? All right, so Shell, you went through and you hit it.
Yep.
And you did 18 damage to it. Oof, it's not happy.
Actually, I'm gonna put myself between Dragon and Necrom because I want to protect them from whatever's about to happen.
Okay.
You could probably take it. So
I can probably take it. He probably can't, and the dragon goes
You guys are
next.
probably
She
about
does.
the
She
same
does like
size.
Necron a lot. I don't know that it's gonna give me very much cover though, because you are a small little girl.
Well, you're also
Shield him
short.
with my body.
But
I
it
have
makes
shield
sense
strength.
for her character to be like protect.
You guys are
I'm
about
like,
the same
guys,
size.
get
Be a child and you're a
behind
dwarf.
me.
My body as a shield.
Who would think the necromancer would like kids, but not in a creepy way?
He's not a priest.
I mean, they're like
Technically.
Okay.
in a way they're like
We'll
kinda
call
like
him a
zombies.
bishop, okay?
They're like zombies. They're like freshly raised. You know. They're like
This
living.
cooties on the priest word.
I'm a bad role model, and that's why I like kids.
Well,
Just Necron has split personalities, and he's just like really what I'm imagining.
You don't kill that many people and retain your sanity.
that's true. All right, so here we go.
But they-
What's
he
happening?
brings them back. They're basically the same.
All right, how do I do this breath weapon thing? Let's see here. Acid breath. You get an acid breath. And
Yes, but this acid breath sticks to whatever it hits for one extra round.
you failed.
That's
And
horrible.
it's not acid, it's molten cotton candy that bubbles.
All right.
Okay, that's
Holy
that's
fucking
acceptable.
shit! Here it
Can
comes.
I at least partially shield?
You take
Necrom
46 damage, Shell.
from
Holy shit!
it?
All right, and and there's hot, sticky cotton candy all over you.
What is the roll to shield Necrom from the attack?
All right, cool. I'll look at it later, Zach.
I don't think there is.
Okay,
Can
so
I push him out of the way at least? Wait, can I push him out of the way?
You can try make a dexterity save.
Okay.
God damn it!
It's
How
gonna
much
force
damage?
Sure.
How much does the cotton candy do in the next round?
Cut
That didn't
just-
roll even though I rolled it. I'm gonna try again.
just
Sure.
one d4.
a 1.
Oh, okay, that's not.
Why?
Are you holding me in front of it?
no.
Try my hers to push you out of the way.
I think
Completely
you
fail.
just
I
like
can't
fall
make it.
over. You're coated in cotton candy, molten cotton candy. You just fall over in front of me.
He probably would heal her on his next turn.
If she dies,
Well, I mean,
That's-
Can I
fully
make a
revive her.
character? That's
yeah,
like-
I mean, like we've gone unconscious
No,
plenty
you
of
can
times
fully,
in battle.
No, remember, you
She's-
can fully revive her
she's-
if she dies.
That's true. I could
Yeah,
be
yeah.
zombie.
So-
zombie shell.
No. Remember, you have that
Regular
skill
rev,
that
I know.
allows you to revive her after
Okay,
she dies.
So,
Okay, my character
how
is
much
pretty
cover
cool.
does Necron get from the little girl?
I fell,
Uh,
so 0.
Well,
Yeah.
if she didn't make the dexterity save, nothing.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll just do a regular save. Let's see.
You can
Necron.
attempt to dive behind her
Oh.
shield, get him a little extra. Let him roll with advantage since she's trying to help him.
Okay. So he rolls twice.
Yes, and keeps the better.
All right, he succeeded.
That's better.
Huzzah!
Da,
I
da,
saved
da.
your
All
present.
right, he dodged. Moving him slightly over here. It wasn't a very far dodge. It's believable. All right, and then, so Rex, like what? How do I deal with it? Is it advantage as well, or does she get a plus something to her roll
For what?
for when she gets attacked because she's got cover?
Oh, and she has to be like right behind the cover for it to matter.
Well, yeah, she was using it.
Oh, well, yeah. Then it's if something ranged comes at her, there's a 50% chance it'll hit the cover instead of her.
Okay,
That's
so
how it worked in 3.5 anyway.
Yes, it missed.
no, you failed.
No, you failed.
Oh, I failed. Fuck.
All right,
Do
so
I get 2? Do I get another one?
should I just roll it as an advantage, or just roll a d20 to see whether or not it hit that instead?
Just roll a d20.
All right, so it hit your shield instead, and then
Yay!
Grace.
I get 25% to miss, right?
Oh, and
Alright.
after it does it, there's like cotton candy stuck to the outside of its lips.
All right, but it hits you, Grace. I'm sorry.
Do I get
Good
the 1
news,
and
it-
4 on whether it hits?
What?
Do I get the 1 and 4 because I'm standing behind her?
Yeah, I already did
Yeah,
that
sure.
one, and it failed.
Okay, cool. Yay!
And
That's
you
fun.
are dying.
Oh
Fuck!
shit.
You're all right. So Grace is just instantly cocooned up against the wall with all the cotton candy, and it's bubbling and oozing,
Cool.
and
That's fun.
it's filled his mouth, and it's just like coated every breathing surface he has, and so you just see like a bubbling
Nothing I could have.
puffy puff coming out, and we'll see if he can figure out how to breathe. He's unconscious, stuck to the wall. And that'll be the dying saves. All right,
Just
Necron.
like the loser in a hentai video. Make an
Necron.
insight check, Necron.
What?
Necron, make an insight check.
Okay.
He is wise, and he might figure this out.
All right,
he
he's
needs
got
16.
17.
You think you should attack the nose.
Okay. So
So
Necron.
it isn't really attached, even though like it looks like it was at first. It really is just a big nose, like a foam nose.
All right. Band baby metal. All right, sounds good, Zorak. And okay, so that is a called shot. So I go disadvantage.
Yes, unless you would all have advantage, in which case you get neither.
Okay, yeah, I would have advantage. So
Lose advantage and roll without advantage.
okay.
And I think a young should be high enough for you to jump and swing and hit the head.
I think I would still use guided bolt because it's a range +8.
Oh, just aim it at the nose.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna aim at the nose, and I hit. And then I'm gonna do. I'm doing it at a 3rd level spell. So I do 27.
All right, so it's not fully off yet, but the nose almost got knocked off, and it looks like there's some type of tendril holding it in place, like dug into the dragon's scale.
Okay.
And everyone saw that. It's like pretty obvious. It was a really good hit. Oh, there's blood too. But
Yeah.
it's cotton candy blood.
So we
But-
all aim for the nose now.
You get that impression, yeah.
All right.
If you think your character
Okay.
might not roll full,
I will say that the dragon is just generally not looking very good anyways. There's various missing pieces. He's leaking cotton candy out of various orifices. And now
next?
he's dying.
Wait, I still have one more hit.
All right, you can keep going.
Holy shit.
Shit.
Critical hit. Go for it.
You're gonna fuck the boy up.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to explain what happens here. Rex, what weapon was Meredith using?
A +1 inventory. A refined warhammer.
All right, so she does she jumps up and uses Necron as a boost, like jumps off of his shoulder and does a big swinging slam onto the nose.
We're
The
about to
dragon's
wrap
head
up,
gets
Kev.
knocked to the side, and the nose comes flying off, and all of the clown accoutrement just starts to melt off of the dragon. And it looks like a crab, like with the bulbous nose as its shell is dead on the ground now. The dragon is just staring at you blankly, like very confused. Where am I? Why does it taste like blood in here?
You can leave now. The party's over.
So we're saying he's back with
Oh,
1 health point.
Shit. How? Yeah, he's at 1 health.
Really? He's at 1 health?
He's just, oh shit.
Be like, you can leave. You can leave.
He,
We good
he
fam.
looks down at the clown nose and he's like, do not take those things. And it flaps its wings and starts flying up, and after about a minute you see a little dot pop up in the ceiling, like it's really high up, but it broke away.
Bye.
And then you hear the sound of a loud gong. And Joe, how would the god of wine and cake react to his shrine being corrupted?
Corrupted?
Yeah.
Yeah, his shrine had been corrupted. This was his shrine of parties.
And we cleared it.
I imagine he was pretty disappointed before. So you're asking how he'd react to it being
you're the god of wine and cake, so yeah, you're like, you can give them thanks now.
Okay, yeah. All right, so a giant naked.
Also, the heart of swine is in the room. It's in the floor, covered in substances.
So like in front of you, a hologram of a giant naked man appears, and he's still got his hat on. You know, it looks a lot like this hat. Okay, we'll just say. And he's like, "Oh, you guys are great! Very nice! I'm very proud of your work. Excellent, go team! Also, be advised, there's some shit falling from up top."
I hold up my shield just
because the dragon, went through and knocked the ceiling out. And then and so he kind of pushes you through a secret door, so you don't get crushed, and then he okay, it all crashes down, and the dragon's gone. And he brings Grace back because, you guys were distracted, but he's like, don't worry, you don't have to be dead. Yay. And then you guys come back in here, and then he's like, for each of you, I will grant you 1 menial wish.
Ultimate power!
Wait, me a wish.
Okay, so Grace asked for ultimate power, and Shell, what do you ask for?
I want a dragon.
Okay, and Necron, what do you ask for?
I would like to be 5 feet tall.
Okay,
Oh, that's reasonable.
and Meredith?
Okay, side note. What should I get?
I don't
If
know.
I
What do
was
you want to
picking
do?
based
What do you
on what
like?
are
Pick
good
something.
ideas, I would have asked for magic, but my character just saw a dragon and is all
joking aside, could you make it so I could always make myself smell like mints? That would be wonderful.
Okay.
Would that make you feel
back
5
in.
feet tall?
It would make me feel happy because I like the smell of mint, and I think some people hate it. But it's appropriate, so I'm always allowed to smell like it.
Okay.
Why don't you just say, I wish I were 5 feet tall and minty? Into one big wish.
All right.
Be
So
careful with wishing. It tends to be mean.
So Meredith, what was your wish?
Meredith wishes that she can tame Ursa Major.
Medial, like
The
medial.
ability to tame Ursa
Then again,
Major.
I said ultimate power, so.
Yeah, I want ultimate power. All right,
Ultimate power!
so Grace, in front of you, it appears a box set of what is the
Are they self-help books?
No, it's like a show you don't know about, but it does have. Let me.
What did you wish for again?
He wished for ultimate power.
Oh, okay. So like a box set of like a
Because what?
TV show.
Let's see here. I gotta look for it.
Like a specific team, like a specific.
Yeah.
old
Okay,
man
so
TV
it's a group. It is actually, basically an electrician's guidebook set and some videos for it.
Come on.
And then
Damn it.
Shell, a miniature dragon appears, and it is it's on the ground in front of you. What?
Is it flesh and blood or is it clockwork?
Is
it a baby dragon or is it a toy?
It is it's actually just a stuffed animal.
That is even lamer than either of those two options.
What?
I said that is lamer than either of those two options.
But it's I mean, you haven't looked at it yet, so I mean, but yeah, it looks plushy. Necron, you get a bottle of a bottle of perfume that has mint leaves on it. And Meredith, you get a map that has a directions to Ursa Major, including the star coordinates for it. And yeah, did you want to inspect your items further, either of you?
I would like to. Yeah. Is there anything special about this bottle?
Yeah.
I inspect.
Okay.
More.
So Necron, you read it on the back as is like an inspired flavor of insult for my very own Necron Deathforge. May this eternally please you while displeasing those around you.
Can I read the back of my box set?
Really?
I'd like to read the.
I found ultimate power. I'm gonna text it to you. Maybe you can give this to.
Okay, sure.
Can I read the back of my box?
It's the perfect pair.
The ultimate power.
VHS tape? Does like a VHS player come with my box set?
Here, so your box set. I don't know if I can. I don't know that he would have. No, but thank you for sending that. You can put that in NSFW. Okay. So.
Am I gonna think this is funny?
I mean,
I think it's funny.
Maybe it's one of those. God damn it! Why are my friends with you? Kind of moments. I think. Okay, so the box set.
Put it in NSFW.
The box set in front of you says, "For my overzealous follower, Grace of House Asterial, may you study this to learn how to harness the ultimate power of the future in which you now live. Also included
Do I get a
is a key to my heart."
Do I get a VHS player? Like, do you have something I can play these in?
Key to the heart.
I don't have a
Got a key to
VHS
the
player.
heart.
It's good.
I
And so
know.
inside the box set, there's a key, and it looks it's a golden key, and it has a little piggy nose on it. Yes, Kat, we're almost done.
Hey, I know someone in stream last week asked that we have some masquerade dancing style mobs added. If that person's listening, I did make the fight, but we just didn't get to the room.
Gotcha.
They were waltzing ghosts with like rapiers with
Nice.
masks on.
All right, and Shell, are you gonna inspect yours?
I did. See,
What?
there's a roll. I rolled 14.
Okay, so all right, on the back of it, it says, to my dear Shell Kumar, whom I find very cute and am glad did not die. I bestow upon you this magical dragon. It will bring you great luck. Also, it smells delicious.
My character squeezes the plush and says, "How do I make the magic happen?"
And then when you squeeze it, it makes a roaring sound like a big full-size dragon.
Suddenly, all disappointment washes away to be replaced with sound like one fucking rubs it and squeezes it over and over and jumps up and down.
I'm fucking consumed
gotcha,
by
Kat.
cotton candy PTSD.
And then I
Fucking
rolled a
completely
19 on my
consumed by
insight.
PTSD.
Okay. So it looks like that map is set up such that you could actually put it into the ship's console. You saw something similar to that. So you could theoretically integrate that map directly with the ship to go to that location.
Yeah.
And so,
Anything else?
okay, and on the ground, or like, where was the heart of Schwein, by the way, in this room?
On the gold pedestal, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that'd be my guess too.
Where was the what?
The heart, right? The thing they came here for in the first
Oh,
place.
yeah. Once the dragon left and the room went back to normal again, yeah, there's like a pedestal and the heart's just sitting on it. And it's covered in a lot of different fluids.
Okay, a lot of different fluids. So I guess I'll inspect it.
It was in a party. It's covered in a lot of different fluids.
Gotcha. I'm gonna investigate whether or not I can touch it safely. 16.
You think if you just poured some water over it, you'd be fine.
All right. So let's see if I've got water on me.
As a matter of fact, given what's on it, you could probably pee on it and it would be better off. That was a joke. That was a joke. Sorry.
Oh, all right. So I'm going to pour some water on it.
All right, yeah. All the gunk just kind of sloshes off and it looks good now.
Cat says, "Ruh-roh, that sounds ominous." Okay. All right. So cool. And I'll just pick it up then, I guess.
And there it is.
Dun, da, da. Now how the hell do we get out, I guess? All right. So
Oh, everything's back to normal now. All the rooms are filled with food and like there's people of various races and genders and species there.
all right. I'd be like, hey, how do we get out? And by the way, let's see here. Let me see.
If you want to get out, you can find it easily. But well, they're exit signs, man. You know, it's the law.
All right. And when Necron picked up the heart of Schwein, he noticed there was a keyhole on it. Just FYI. I don't know that he would share that. But there you go.
No.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, guys. How'd you like tonight?
It was a mess.
I thought it went really well, but I always think it goes really well because I have fun time with you guys, no matter what.
I feel
that's
super
true.
sick.
That's
I've
true.
been feeling super sick for the last hour. So,
Sorry.
it's
I still don't
fine.
have any. I still don't have a player for these tapes. I don't know how I'm gonna watch these.
Well, I mean,
How am I supposed to watch these? I don't have a VHS player.
I didn't say it was VHS.
I like it. I like the idea that they're old VHS.
I like the
tapes.
like super old school just to fuck with you.
They're just they're like old VHS tapes. Like, what the fuck is a VHS player?
Feel like careful with you wish for kind of moment, right?
Yeah, that's definitely what it was, and I'm happy that I said ultimate power. And I'm definitely gonna incorporate these electrician. If I can ever get a VHS
you're gonna like take it
player,
really seriously. A god told me to do this.
more like I don't have. Start watching the tapes, and eventually eventually be good at electrical stuff.
I
Do something with my hands for once. You know, if I ever got a VHS player,
No worries,
not a
Iraq.
VHS player.
I hope you guys all enjoyed. Thank you everyone tonight. Let's see. I think we'll pull over to run the credits. Can you guys let me know who we should raid? Everyone hang out so that we can raid someone. But I gotta do the.
Can anyone else do the synopsis tonight? I am getting like a bit of a tension headache. I just don't want to write it up this
I
week.
feel like I'm gonna puke, and I already took like 5 ibuprofen.
Hey Lunar, would you be up to writing the summary?
I will literally write the summary all the times unless someone stops me.
Sounds good. Yeah, try and do